Howdy, folks, and welcome to a Saturday Paint and Chat. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. Uh, Wanting to how I sound. Am I coming through clear? Am I fuzzy? Everything good? All right.
Much
Good.
better now.
Oh, okay. Much better than what?
No, at the start you were, I don't know, it just sounded like you were like sitting underwater.
Oh, okay.
But it's good now.
All right. Excuse me. So Walkabout Games came on about 4:47 this afternoon and said, "See y'all in about 3 hours." And then Panther Shadow gave a thumbs up at about 7:21. Charles, and at 7:30 said, "Evening all." Then Richard Keenan comes in and says, "Good evening, everyone." Telemachus, "My mind is mush. The sky is slush. Not Jay's tabletop gaming gives a major rush." Hey, Telemachus is a poet and didn't know it. Panther Shadow, a major rush, maybe a slight nudge. I'll go with slight nudge. I'm good with that. And then Telemachus responds with shush. Nice. Panther Shadow hit the thumbs up. Two folks helped not Jay out. It's a cat saying hello, peeps. Telemachus is giving little chicken heads. I don't know. Hello, everyone, from me, Andrew and Mike. All good from Panther Shadow. And my buddy Gordon saying hey, everyone. So the reason I was a hair late was because Don and I came back from the loo. We went down to St. Louis today. I had to went out to the IKEA down there, pick some things. She needed to pick some things up, and we did. And then I needed to stop off at the Apple store because our AirPods Pro were not working correctly, and they ran a test, and sure enough, they're broken. And they gave us the option of, well, you can either spend $80 on each AirPod, or you can buy a new set for $250. I said, well, I'm not ready to spend the $250 right now. So let's go ahead and, head on out. They've been working okay. It just, got some sound issue or some crackling and popping and whatnot issues. But what I did do is I checked Walmart because I knew Walmart sometimes has the previous version for sale at a lot less. And so I saw that they had a set for $190. Turns out that it was the current version that sells for $250 at Apple. They had it for $180 or $190. So basically, for the cost of only $30 more,
Are we freezing, Reese? Or what?
Yeah, I'm frozen. I mean, he's frozen for me.
Yeah, but you're not frozen. You're drinking water bottle or something, or
Peach Crush.
Peach Crush. There you go, Peach Crush. There you go. Yeah, it's 100% not a water bottle. My bad. My brain didn't work.
You're good.
Super great.
You're good.
But
great uncle's favorite drink, so I'm drinking a lot of those this week. He passed away on God Sunday.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
He was 102 and 9 months old.
Well, that's pretty fucking impressive.
So can't really say
Yeah,
it
that's
was
fair.
too soon. You know
I'd
what I
say
mean?
he probably got his money's worth. I'm not sure
Well,
anybody could be real unhappy about
the
that. That's a
preacher
good
said
run.
something. The preacher said something to the effect of, you know, the Bible says 70, and Elmo lasted 30 years longer than that. So
Yeah, that's pretty outstanding.
yeah,
That's a good run. Damn.
he was riding his 4-wheeler until about 6 months ago. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like, and then did a header into a tree or something. And I was
no,
like,
that'd be
pretty
pretty
fucking
epic. Though.
badass way to go out at 102
Yeah, no,
doing
he,
motocross shit.
no, he's a pretty great guy though.
I would imagine so. It's good to hear.
Hello,
What?
hello.
Hi, you're back.
Okay. Weird shit is afoot here in Casa de. No, we're all good now. So the point to my thing there is, if you're looking for a pair of AirPods Pro, second version, the newest edition, run, do not walk to Walmart. Get them. They're going to price out at the register at $250, but you tell them that you want them to price match their own website for $189.
I 100% do not need to spend $200 on earbuds. But I appreciate the price tip.
Yeah. Peter Burgess comes in and says, howdy. His cat says, I know a guy who could fix that. Yeah, the fix on that is to
not going to mention
replace
that.
them. Is to replace them. That's the fix, unfortunately. They are a 100% closed system. When they start popping and crackling like that, there ain't no fixing them other than, hey, buy new ones. Or buy
I thought you said they would fix them for 80 apiece.
By fixing them, they're replacing the AirPod, the little thing that goes into your ear. That's the replacement. That's the fix, is replacing it. So,
what was the $250?
Buying a brand new pair, like brand new retail box. So, I got a brand new retail box for $190, only $30 more than what I would have paid to fix my old pair.
But that was you getting a new pair?
Yes, a brand new retail box pair.
Yeah, but I thought the $80 each was getting you a new pair of. I think I'm missing something.
All right, so
older generation maybe.
Right, so it would if I stayed at Apple and had them pay the $80 each, I would have gotten one of these for $80 and one of these for $80. So for $160, I would have got those of the old version, just like I had before, the exact same version I had previously.
Yeah, the twos, right?
Right. For $190, I get.
Oh, you get a little case.
I get the new case, the new earbud, the new earpod, everything brand new. So
Sweet.
$30 for a brand new upgraded set, done. That's how I'm flying.
Can't complain about that.
So, what's the topic tonight? The topic is painting and chatting. That's the topic. What we're going to chat about, who the hell knows? Meander Mike says, time to put on my ×4 glasses to paint with. Well, there you go. Hold on one second. I'm going to go off screen so I can doff my sweatshirt because it has gotten warm up in this joint. So bear with me.
What are you painting, Reese?
Marines, 1968.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
I've made so little progress This month's not even funny.
No, I'm sure you're golden. Or do you have any civilians to go on your table?
I do, but they're not finished.
By not finished, you mean not built or not painted or just
They're
not
built.
based or what?
They're built, not painted.
Oh, okay.
Built, not what's built, not painted.
Civilians.
Oh, okay.
But I will. That's probably my lowest priority to get done.
That's fair.
Got a bunch of VC to do. Excuse me, PAVN if I'm politically correct.
Why can't you call them Viet Cong? Didn't they call
Because they're North
themselves?
Vietnamese.
Weren't the Viet Cong North Vietnamese?
Are they
South
NVA?
Vietnamese communists for Viet Cong.
what?
South Vietnamese communists for Viet Cong. North Vietnamese communists for the PAVN.
Okay, so they're
Oh,
NVA.
okay.
Yeah, they're in VA.
Okay. You're riding hard on the battlefront terminology. There you go.
Yeah.
All good. All good.
I apologize for my Jeremiah was a bullfrog voice.
It happens.
He was a
man.
good friend of mine.
Yeah, amen to that.
I figure you're just partying a little too hard last night, hitting that Fitz's root beer too much.
Man, I'm out of fits.
Oh no!
I know.
What?
Somebody help this man.
Get him
That's
a fit stat.
That's all right. I got some other stuff to get me through.
That's fair. Chris, what are you taking on? Oh, he gone. What kind of marine are you painting, Reese?
Got a little bit of everything. I've got some support weapons teams. I've got a lot of riflemen. I've got a couple of RTOs. And I have some casualty markers.
Nice, nice. What kind of sport weapons?
Mostly M60s.
Nice. Outstanding. Outstanding.
I've got a couple of M79s. Got some sniper support. I know you're on me about it. I've got some M14s.
I'm not on you for M14s during TET.
During TET.
Yeah, you're fine. You don't need M14s during TET.
No, I've got some. I mean,
I
I've got they're done. Like I've had them for a while.
The only reason I could think you'd have an M14 during TET is if you was a second man on a sniper team.
Yeah.
Because you do find a lot of, primary source stuff about that.
That's funny. My spotter's holding an M14 right here.
Well, there you go. I was about to say you can find a lot of primary source to back that up. But
Well, I'm just going off of a few pictures I've seen, and then also I want to be able to use them from 65 onward.
correct.
So if
No,
I've got
I got you.
M14s, I've got M14s.
That's fair.
Yeah. I mean, one of my North Vietnamese guys is rocking a Grand, so I mean,
Hey, it happens, man.
it happens.
It's an Arvin pickup from 65.
Probably. Honestly, might have been an Arvin pickup from 68.
Also entirely possible.
So
Yeah.
All right, are y'all hearing me now?
You're back to
Faintly.
fishbowl sound.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're at the end of a very long hallway. Oh, no, you didn't need to do that. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, Chris. I wonder if he can let himself back into this or if we're just kind
Yeah, I
of fucking
can.
here now. Oh, that's good. His audio didn't sound too bad that time. And then he jumped back out again.
I've just kind of resigned myself to you and I are going to be hosting the occasional Not Jay show.
Well, it happens, man. I have a bunch of 10mm Crusade stuff that I'm painting up because I was playing a good amount of Hail Caesar recently in 15 mil. with a couple guys locally here, which was nice because it brought to light and brought to the forefront the fact that you don't have to have exactly the basing, setup
Right.
that is used in the books for Hail Caesar and black powder. As long as it's universal, you can absolutely make it happen. And both of the 2.0 rule sets for those, at least for Hail Caesar, I know, and for black powder, it looks the same way. Excuse me. Thanks to a copy of Black Powder 2, so graciously supplied, by our good buddy Brian over at Mini Warmutt, who everybody should go look on his channel if you haven't already, which I'm sure you have, but even so. Brian was nice enough to send me an extra copy of the A5s, the small paperback version of Black Powder 2 that he had sitting around. So that was awesome. So I've got that now. And I was reading over that, as well as obviously reading over, having played Hail Caesar 2 a number of times, quite successfully, had a great time. I already have a bunch of 10 millimeter, what do you call it? Kind of medievals, just kind of generic medieval, not necessarily dark ages, because they've got some plate and chain armor and stuff more than, what you would typically see. And especially given that I'm not going super duper historical in terms of orders of battle and whatnot at this point in time, like I'm not painting guys in the proper liveries.
Right.
And everything. But anyways, so I've certainly got historical enough going on, to say the least.
What are those based? Like, are those multi-based in 15?
Yes, the 15s were, as are my 10s.
Okay.
I
just don't know enough about those rule sets to.
Yeah. So the nice thing about both of those rule sets is they don't use casualty removal.
Okay.
For the most part, right? Like especially black powder. Like you don't. I think Hail Caesar actually. I don't know. I got to reread too. Anyways, but without casualty removal, it means that as long as your units are, roughly the same size, although, you've got big units, small units, normal sized units, especially once you get into black powder too, right? Because you've got everything, from giant Russian infantry formations.
Yeah.
For the Napoleonic Wars all the way through.
To the small group of 95th Rifles.
Yeah, exactly. But because of that, you've got different sizes, and you can do the same thing in Hail Caesar. Like oftentimes skirmishers are, Randy plays them with 2 bases. I would likely be playing them with 2 bases as well. Granted, my bases are 1 1/4 inches by 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
For infantry. And for skirmish infantry, like archers or skirmishers, there's 4 or 5 figures on a stand. And then for line infantry, there's usually 2 strips of 5, one behind the other.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you really get that feeling of, okay, these are massed ranks. This is what we're doing. But yeah, and then I've got, let's see here. For cavalry, I usually have, those are the 1 1/4 inches by 1 inch, and I usually have 2 models per base, except once I get into really heavy cavalry where you have really, you're rubbing thighs sort of density, then I'll probably wind up chucking 3 on a base just to give that really dense pack feeling to them.
That's awesome.
But I also told myself I would paint the Saracens first before the Crusaders, because I know myself. And yeah, so I have them all on sticks now, which includes what will be 10 bases of infantry. Again, like line infantry spearmen.
Mhm.
A whole bunch of archers. So you tended to see a lot of those. And then I've got 8 bases of light horse archers, 6 bases of light cavalry, and then 4 bases of medium cavalry, just for, again, the Saracens. Mainly because I already have a bunch of Crusader / medieval, if I want to play them as Crusaders, they wouldn't necessarily work as the monostatic orders because they're not painted in that manner, but they could certainly work for the Crusader states or the Frankish, knights right after.
Right.
But then I also did 4 bases of Turcopoles for them, so like the local Armenian cavalry, and then I based up 4 bases of good medium, monostatic order cavalry. So not the ultra heavy cavalry you would find with the actual, Frankish knights that are coming over right away, but still good heavier cavalry. So those should be fun to paint. I then also I got some like random Vikings too. So I got Vikings with axes and then Bondi, as well as some Berserkers, because that should cover most of the Vikings. Somebody told me I needed to get Viking horse, which is laughable. But then I've got some Crusader command strips as well.
I'm sorry. I thought Viking cavalry rode walruses.
Yeah. They don't fucking really ride anything. So there's that.
Or narwhals.
That would be cool.
Again, it's a rather laughable venture in any case, so we don't really need to worry about that. I did just find 40 millimeter round bases. Look at that. What on earth could I put on those? Huh. Son of a bitch.
I honestly don't know how I settled on 40 millimeter rounds. I just did.
Beats me, man. I don't care. I'm just happy I found 40 millimeter rounds, Mr. Reese.
Hey, did you see that British light infantryman I did the other day?
British light infantryman.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Napoleonic guy?
He was like French and Indian War, American Revolution.
Oh, yes. I did. I like it, man.
On the snow base? Yeah.
Big fan. Whatever reason, with my most recent order of irregular stuff, have a bunch of colonial era, like British colonial, like Victoria's Little Wars era, random one-off guys. So like there's an Italian Bersaglieri, there's a British Marine.
That's pretty cool.
There's a, Natal, mounted policeman. There's a British colonial guy in his shirt sleeves. I don't know what the hell. They're all in 54. I don't know what the hell I was ordering these for, Reese. What did you talk me into at one point in time on one of these chats?
I don't know, man, but you need to throw those guys together in some sort of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen or something.
Well, that's about all I got. The issue is oh, they're dinosaur hunters. Fuck, that's right. Okay, no, we're good.
You're good, yeah.
Nope, we're good. We got it figured out. Crisis averted, folks. They're dinosaur hunters. Duh.
That's pretty cool.
What was I thinking about? What on earth else would bring all those guys together? They are 100% dinosaur hunters. Duh. Jesus. Now I feel embarrassed. How did I not know that? What an idiot.
I am in a battle with myself not to get back into 54 millimeter American War of Independence right now. It is a distraction I do not need. I will do it eventually, but not right now. So
it would not be fun painting those uniforms. Damn.
If I do it, I'm going to do it all snow bases and do
like AWI.
Yeah, and do it all in the winter.
Oh man.
And I'm going to do like extreme Western theater, so mostly like Shawnee, Cherokee, some redcoats, some militia, like that kind of stuff.
you could have the Battle of St. Louis. That's extreme Western theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's about as Western as it gets. It's nice because you
But it
don't
wasn't
have
in the
to
wintertime, was it?
It was in May. So,
Yeah.
no.
But still, I'm sorry for coughing, y'all. I'm sick as a dog.
Well, appreciate you hopping on despite being sick as El Doggo.
Yeah, I was going to hop on Wednesday, but we were headed to the funeral, so.
That is fair. I don't think anybody can blame you for that one.
I will. That's all right.
But yeah, this should be cool. On the bright side, I think this should be more than enough for me to get a good number of Hail Caesar dudes rocking and rolling. Certainly going to wind up with more Crusaders than Saracens with these painted, but that's okay.
On my casualty markers.
Yep.
Do I waste weapons and put them on the bases with them?
No.
Okay.
It would have been looted almost immediately anyways, / picked up to be prevent from being looted.
Yeah, I mean they're more like wounded than dead, but
Americans or
I've got both.
yeah, I mean, seems like there's a fairly good argument that as soon as somebody got smoked, their rifles either getting picked up and passed to the next guy, or picked up and prevented from being picked up by the other guys. But
because that's part of this rule set is basically you can't leave anybody on the table.
what rule set is that?
It's 5-core sandbox. Oh. It's Sandbox Patrol, I think, is the expansion.
Yeah, I got you.
So
I played.
Go ahead.
What's up? No, good answer. No, you.
I was going to say it's based off the 5 Minute Normandy original rules.
Nice.
But you were saying?
No, you're good. I've been. Those of you who have not seen, over on Wiley Games YouTube channel, Jay has posted a teaser video of Arena of Blood 2, which is funny because he never put out Arena of Blood 1, but it is indeed the second edition of the rules for Arena of Blood. Playing a little bit of that in 54.
That's just to screw with everybody.
Yeah, it's kind of like History of the World Part 2.
History of the World Part 1, and then there was never a Part 2.
There you go, sure.
But then there was a Part 2.
Sure.
Part 2
playing that right. In 54 millimeter, Reese.
I know. I've been looking at Barzo 54 millimeter Gladiators and going, why do I need these?
Whose 54 millimeter Gladiators?
Barzo.
I've never even heard of that.
They're a plastic soldier company.
No way. Huh.
But they only do 54s.
This is what my brother sent to me earlier.
Thrilling.
Damn it. There.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. That is cool.
Yeah.
I have a ton of 28 mil Gladiators, but I figured for playing virtually, whether it's with Reese Boy or Warmutt or anybody else, 54s might be preferable just because it's a whole lot easier to tell who the hell is who or who's got what.
Yeah.
I like the rules, but I will be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of Gladiator movies.
That's okay. You like men's locker rooms.
Nice.
I'm serious though. The time period doesn't really tickle my fancy.
That's fair. I mean, the nice thing is it's one of those things you could probably just turn around and tickle to. Like I was talking to Warren, but like I feel like it would be damn near perfect for a Thunderdome sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to figure out whatever wild jumpy shit you do, but
dino fights would be fun with it.
correct. And all those could be worked in there with little to no, hassle, which is kind of cool.
Or gladiators versus dinosaurs, because the dinosaurs weren't dead when the Romans were around. And so they just captured a bunch of velociraptors and turned them loose.
There's certainly already cards made for bears, lions, and tigers. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
That's pretty great.
It is.
Although if they manage to get 54 millimeter lions and stuff, let me know. Because I need 2 54 millimeter maneless male lions at some point.
For Savo?
For Savo.
Okay, so here's the question. Unless you're flipping the suckers over and looking for tallywhackers, what's the difference between a maneless male lion and a female lion?
Size. That's the only difference, frankly.
Okay.
I mean, they are monsters.
I mean, I've seen them at the Field Museum in Chicago. They are fucking huge.
I have 2, and I will say I think they shrunk a little bit.
Were they in the pool?
What's up?
Were they in the pool?
No.
I read Patterson's book, and his dimensions were massive.
Correct, but it's kind of like a bear. You see a bear on its front legs, and it doesn't look that imposing. Then it stands up, and it's like, oh shit, okay, that's why.
No,
okay,
but if you measure a bear square, which is how one of the ways you measure a bear trophy wise is tip to paw.
Yeah,
they are giants.
Well, that's my point. Is that just because they're not, colossal when they're posed semi-naturally? Because one of them is laying down in the display too, isn't it?
But they were also made into rugs and trimmed up and then made into mounts. Is why I think.
Correct.
So,
I mean, they certainly aren't necessarily as large as they were, realistically, but they're still fucking huge, dude.
Dude, cats are big.
I mean, especially those two.
Yeah. I done some volunteer work for a big cat rescue up here called Turpentine Creek.
Tigerland?
No, nice. They got some of the rescues from there though.
Not Tigerland. What was it? Fucking Tiger King. That guy.
That's what I'm talking about. Like they got some of the rescues from there.
Hell yeah.
And those lions are big.
Yeah, dude.
And when that lioness is looking at you through the chain link fence, the only thing she's thinking is dinner. I mean,
maybe so.
Gives me the creeps. We were out there. We got to camp out there on the property one night, and the big boys started chuffing. The yeah. I was
it scared the hell out of you.
Yeah. I mean, and they're 1,000 yards off, but it sounds like they're right there. Oh man, I don't get scared easy, but that's something that gives me the creeps. But,
I feel like evolutionarily that giving you the willies is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a 375 H&H next to my sleeping bag.
Well, that's still friggin' giant. Nice. Good for you, Charles.
Yeah, he said ogres are done.
He did. Mike, I know that Vikings use some cavalry, but we're not covering that chunk of Viking stuff. Also, it's just not. If we're playing a massed battle game, there's not enough there to get after it. But yeah, lions are fucking terrifying. Tigers are terrifying because they seem to be far more suited or
Oh,
adapted or
And I was
built
talking about the tigers making that sound.
to
It's
just eat fucking people.
terrifying.
No, I got you. I'm saying that, but even then, tigers. It seems like you can find a whole lot more instances of tigers being like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, I'll eat people. I don't care."
There was a book that came out, 2008, 2009 or so. It was a nonfiction book about a man eater in Siberia that had basically decided he did not like this guy, tracked him down, ate him, backtracked him to his cabin, and tore his cabin to the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
And walked off.
It's because
And
there's
then-
still cats, and cats are douchebags.
Yeah, and
No.
and it was about the guy that was hired to track this guy down and kill it.
Yeah,
Cats are not douchebags.
yeah, they are.
No. My cats are lovely beasts.
Didn't one of them don't they routinely fuck up like your games and your minis and stuff if you don't close the door?
My dog would do the same fucking thing.
Yeah, your dog might be a dick too.
Big Murray, you want to see one of my first mini conversions?
Love to.
So it's a Russian officer. I'm not really sure what time period. I'm using for 1898. And I gave him a rapier and a revolver.
Nice.
So, pretty shoddy by today's standards, but
Dude, whatever.
It's cool to see where I came from.
It is, dude. It's always worth keeping those
Here's another one with a pump gun.
real early miniatures. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I called it a Spencer pump action shotgun
Hell yeah.
because that's what I could come up with.
Hell yeah.
I always thought those would be really cool to have. Probably not the most reliable shotgun in the world, but
Whatever, dude.
yeah, I'm way behind on my painting challenge.
Oh, it happens.
But
As long as it gets done by March 21st, nothing else matters.
I'm half tempted to take my terrain layout to the local game store just to set it up and have a better look at it.
Do it.
And
While you're there, take your cards and stuff too and have a test play.
or just take some fistful of lead cards for them and have a play on the table, and get some people won over from Magic to the Gathering to something more productive.
Not shitty.
Yeah.
That'd be super cool.
But
What up, Jeffy? Oh, they made a movie about that tiger. I was about to
They
say
did?
they made a movie about the Savo Man-Eaters too, Ghost in the Darkness. It's a really
Yeah.
good movie.
I want to see that tiger movie.
Jeff, you talking about White Tiger? Because that's a different tiger. That's a movie about communists getting killed in tanks.
Hexy,
Tiger's bigger
get
than
on
lion.
here. If you got time to type, you got time to get on here, right?
I sent him a link.
Man, I need to get these goobers primed so I can get them painted.
So I think a man eater hunt would be a lot of fun to do with a lot of hidden movement.
Oh yeah. I mean, the cool thing would be that it's simple enough to do just by saying, okay, here you are. You can jump out of the trees, right? It don't matter. Just jump out of the trees.
Yeah,
The
any
piece
point of
of
cover you can come out of. If you go back into a piece of cover, you can come
Yeah.
out of any other piece of cover.
Correct. That's
How they do it in Gangs of Rome.
yeah. That's how we did in. With Gangs of Rome, it's got to be the mob base. It's not just cover, but yeah,
Right. But I mean, you do it.
yes.
You do it
Because
that way.
You disappear into the mob bases, then you come back out of them. That's how I did with the. To a certain extent, that's how I did with the natives in the. In that pirate game, that I ran.
Yeah.
At whatchamacallit at Battles and Brews this past summer, which was quite entertaining for the last bigger battles game with pirates.
Oh, you could do a fun Predator game that way too.
You could. You could. Man. Oh, God.
We come up with the best ideas on here.
Oh,
There he
Predator.
is.
Oh, Predator.
I'll stay
Dude.
on here as long as my phone stays alive.
Plug it in.
Is it red yet?
Yeah, I can't where I'm at from the distance I am.
So like you need a longer cord.
You got any extension cords laying around?
I was playing. People are really, really, really like that movie, The Prey or whatnot. Is that the new Predator?
Yeah.
Where the Predator's like eating Native Americans and shit?
Yep.
Not that aren't occupied.
Command versus Predator or something?
I wouldn't worry about it, Reese. It's kind of frustrating, right? Because it's like, this thing was, chopped up by M60s and everything else. And oh my God, this is wild. And then you've got like, flint tipped arrows and spears and shit that are just going straight through predators. And it's like, okay. This thing was. All right, Jeffy, are you watching on the YouTube also, buddy? Oh my God, this is wild. And then you've got like, flint tipped arrows and spears and shit that are just going.
Cool.
Jeff, are you watching on YouTube also, bud?
All right.
He turned us down.
There you
No,
go.
how about now? Good now?
Yes.
Yeah, you good.
I was having to hear myself the second time, and I was
watching you all on my TV, and I couldn't mute my phone all the way, so I had to switch.
I sounded extra dumb. But yeah, it's kind of like how in what is it? The blue guy's fucking horses, Avatar. They like at the start of the movie, like the spears are bouncing off stuff, and by the end of it, they're hucking spears straight through the planetary crafts.
It's called plot armor.
Canopies and shit, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, cool. The blue guys are cool. Dances with wolves, but blue guys fucking horses. I got it. Awesome. This movie kind of sucks. But yeah, that was kind of how The Prey struck me also, and I was like, this had the potential to be a kind of cool movie, and then it just turned kind of silly. But whatever, man. It happens.
Are y'all hearing the stampede out there?
What Stampede?
Okay, cool.
The Dixie Stampede?
No, although I was bummed when they changed the name. Anyway, just that my dog's going crazy out there.
Oh, I think I heard the collars jingling, but that's about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I need to take 100-mile-per-hour tape and tape those tags so they don't clang.
Jeffrey, how is Into the Woods?
It's into the woods. I
How
just
far
played
are
another
you?
couple of turns there a minute ago, so
How far did that put you?
I'm in the 10 a.m. turn. So
On the first day?
Yeah, the Yankees will be able to be a little more responsive after this turn ends. They don't have to worry about routing as fast.
There you go.
What? Remind me what Battle Into the Woods covers.
Shiloh.
Gotcha. You mean Pittsburgh Landing? Sorry.
I did. Hey, you don't have to say sorry. That's exactly what I said. I'm proud of you.
I'm learning ever so slowly.
I'm proud of you.
I just found out this week that McCullough was killed not like 60 miles from here.
Ben McCullough?
Yeah. I don't know if y'all did much research on him before the war. Dude, cool.
I made a New Year's resolution to not argue with anyone that excuse me, anyone that John Brown would have shot.
That who?
John Brown would have shot. Looking at Todd.
I mean, we only hung him just 10 miles down the street here.
I know you did, buddy.
I was about to say, I thought they hung him, but
They did.
They said you was hung, and they was right.
Nanguea, you freaking World War I stud, you.
Yeah, dude. If everybody isn't watching Nguyen's weekly World War One streams on Saturdays, you're super missing out. It is awesome. They are fantastic. What is Amber Mid Thunder? Because that sounds. I think I've seen some of her work.
Girl I used to date.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think I dated an Amber Thunder Thighs, but not. I don't know about Mid Thunder.
I think those are the girls my mother told me to stay away from.
That seems very reasonable. Very reasonable. Okay. McMurray needs to find a box lid so that he can transport all these goobers downstairs and prime them. Did anybody here watch Sexy Hexy's awesome live stream on Thursday?
I did not get a chance to.
If you guys haven't seen it, you should definitely go watch it. I know it's on, obviously, the Sexy Hexy channel, but then also on Wardrobe Plays World War II. I think, didn't he, like, buddy stream it or whatever, Jeffy?
Yep.
Yeah.
He has admin rights on my StreamYard now, and I have admin rights on his.
Uh-oh.
Look at you guys. You guys touch tips afterwards?
Yeah, during.
Look out.
That means you were in fucking St. Louis and you didn't even tell me, you asshole.
I couldn't handle both of you.
Jeez.
Well, we just lost our ad revenue.
I can't believe this nonsense. Betrayal. Outright
Hang
betrayal.
on.
Cold and unloving.
Did I just get kicked off?
No, you're back.
What?
My TV must be on a hell of a delay.
Oh. Okay, let's see here. Man, I need a box lid. Jeff, you got a spare box lid you can run over here?
Sure. You're right down. Hang in there.
Well, I mean, you said you and Toddy just touched tips like 2 days ago, so you couldn't have got that far.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah, you said it, brother.
It's been so nice out here the last couple of days. And I
Really?
was sick and I haven't done shit.
It's been raining here basically nonstop, and I kind of hate it. Not going to lie to you. I kind of hate it.
Mr. Long.
Hello.
What'd you say, Chris?
Mr. Long has joined us. Maybe.
Chris!
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
Mr. Long, eh? Fuck yeah.
How's
Outstanding.
it going, eh?
Yeah, you want to talk about walrus riders and bagged milk and guys in red jackets with funny round hats? He's the guy to talk to.
Outstanding. That's what we like to hear. Funny hats.
Hey, Jeffy.
Yeah, see?
Rule
Yeah.
book for right there.
Oh, please. Oh my God. Oh, you got the print and play version, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, it was over $65 to get a box shipped to me.
Right.
Just the shipping. So I was like, no.
How
I want
much?
to play it, but $65.
Just for shit. American dollars?
Canadian dollars. So that
Oh,
was
so like 37 cents.
or something like that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, but you can download the print and play version of that game, and that's you got to create your own shit though. Or
Yeah, I'm going.
put it on Vassal.
Yeah, but I want the can't remember I needed the campaign map for Gettysburg
Okay.
for Epic because I'm painting up all that Epic stuff. So
Right.
I was like, kill two birds with one stone, get that map, and I'm getting it printed maybe tomorrow.
There you go.
That
So,
map is gorgeous, too.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what material I want it printed on. They had a couple different choices.
relationship material. That's what that map is, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I have 2 plotters at work right next to my desk.
You are lucky on that one. That is pretty awesome.
And a color scanner, wide format scanner.
Jeffy's about to become the king of
It's like-
bootleg games.
I think each one
Well,
of those there's
Our printers have
It's
to
2
be
maps.
used every now and then, so. So you got the rules PDF there. Are you, and you just say you just wanted to do the map. Are you going to make the counters and play it?
I ordered well, the one material is pretty thin, so I was
Right.
gonna put some metal behind it and then get some 20 mil magnets
Cool.
and mount the counters on the magnets and put it on the wall.
Oh, then I mean,
Oh.
if you're going to go ahead and splurge to have it printed, why not just print it on the magnetic stuff like Clay Stone did?
I don't know if this place had the magnetic stuff. I don't remember that as an option.
That's fair.
So yeah,
I redesigned all
so
the
I'm gonna
sand.
I thought I'd get some sheet metal or something. I don't know yet.
Oh, that's gonna
I
be
didn't-
badass, man.
I didn't realize you hex encountered.
I used to. It's been 20 years
All right.
since I played anything.
Yeah.
I played a lot of SPI and Avalon Hill and ASL and
SPI was my thing. Loved SPI. I still love it.
I'm gonna be right back.
I'm-
I think my dinner just showed up.
Hell yeah.
I'm clipping
One
SPI.
second.
Take your time.
Mech War 2.
Somebody brought me a
So-
Krispy Kreme, so I'm happy.
Somebody brought you a Krispy Kreme?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good reason to be happy.
My buddy Chris Copeland apparently either designed these or take care, Gordon. Either designed these or had somebody design them on Hero Forge. They're bipedal lions. And he's
It's
one
interesting.
So I got to figure out how and why and whatnot.
What are they holding, Chris? I couldn't really
What's that?
tell. What are they holding? I couldn't really tell.
This guy is holding some sort of laser blaster machine gun thingamajigger and apparently a snack basket.
Hey, Marwan, welcome from Egypt, buddy.
And then this one is holding, it looks like a bag of coins or some shit. I don't know.
I'm sorry, but shotguns and snack bags go so well together.
They do.
I'm a big fan of both. Simultaneously, I can only imagine them to be delightful.
No. So I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to be painting these lion things.
Very reasonable. Very, very reasonable.
He wants the uniforms to be in a kind of a blue.
Who are they going to fight?
I
Do
don't
you
know.
have like antelopes with shotguns and snack bags?
No, he's gonna use them in his sci-fi. You know, his sci-fi, like for what do you call them? Galactic Heroes or Star Grunt. You know, that type of thing.
Nice. That ought to be awesome.
Because you're gonna have these two like your generals, and then these guys. This is just kind of a proof of concept for the infantry.
Here's what I found.
Oh, shut up! And he's gonna have like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 different poses for the infantry.
Oh dang! Okay, so he's gonna make a bunch of them.
Yeah, he's once he gets it figured out, he's thinking he's wanting about 100 total at least printed out.
Oh damn! So we're
Yeah.
talking bigger battles.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dang! That's a lot of figures. Get painting, Mr. Copeland.
So
Woo.
apparently he had his daughter's got a friend. His daughter has a friend that's got a 3D printer, and he printed them out, and they apparently looked like garbage. And so he asked me to print them out, and he's like, "Oh wow, that's like really good." I said, "Well, yeah, it's because I've got a really good printer." I didn't know. I didn't know that there were different grades of printers. Like, oh yeah, there are different grades of printer.
Jeffy, I like your old SPI there, buddy.
Like that?
Yep.
Yeah, what I saw that for like a half a second. What was that?
Mech War 2.
Oh, nice.
Here. My TV's delayed, so I can't tell.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
McMurray, do you want to see something that will excite you?
What'd
Old
you say?
SPI monster game.
What'd you say, Reese?
Do you want to see something that will excite you?
It'll excite Jeffy too, I bet you.
No, I doubt it.
Oh, sweet. I had a buddy find one of the commercial 8-power Unertals, like just randomly
Yeah.
on a, just like sitting on a shelf at a like antique mall. He paid $23 for it.
What the hell was Mike talking about?
23.
I don't $23
kangaroos?
with tax. Yep. He's talking about sexually dimorphic cat people or something, which is why I kind of said, told him, get after it, buddy. But I feel like that's going to pop some weird stuff up on some sort of search engine in a little while here.
You know how much the modern reproductions are?
Yeah, I'm aware, dude. Somebody had it, the seller had it labeled as an airsoft scope.
I would have just been like, hey, that's a chunk of garbage. I'll give you 18 for it.
I think he just, like, because it was listed at like $20 or something.
Wow.
And yeah, dude, he said, okay, here you go. In his words, he was just so stunned by it. He just handed the lady the money and then left as quickly as fucking possible.
Yeah. And then do some refurbishment on it and take a look and see what you actually have. I've been wanting to build a clone for so long of it, but the scope price points was holding me back.
Toll, I don't know if people do need to know, man. I love you, buddy, but I don't know if people do need to know.
I told you I found an ART at Bass Pro, didn't I?
A what?
Auto ranging telescope, the 3x9 that they put on the M40.
Nice.
It was sitting on a Model 70 featherweight in 30-06 pre-64.
Somebody like halfway tried to build a clone.
Yeah, and it was $1,000. And I went, I want it, but I can't.
Thanks, Bass Pro. Thanks. Appreciate you guys.
I went back and it was gone. I came back a couple weeks later and the rifle was for sale for the same price without the scope.
Yep. Somebody did exactly what you were intending to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys haven't seen it. Hang on a sec. Every last person, you're right, Telemachus. Every last person needs to know about the sexual habits of the Dazinci.
It's like some freaking David Attenborough documentary's about to start.
It is. So I finally finished up the little rabbit houses that I built way back.
Oh, those are so cool. I remember those.
Oh yeah.
I built one of these live in like 21 minutes. If you guys remember?
Out of a cereal box, I think, wasn't it?
Yep, it was out of a cereal
CD
box.
in a cereal box.
It is a CD in a cereal box. Yep. So I finished up those 6 of the little houses. There's that one that's got the little tower, little larger emplacement, as well as the big house and the tower, as well as then the big meat. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do up top here. I think I might just grout it so it looks like bare dirt. But, yep. And then we can get some of Mr. Foss's bunny rabbits up there. And
Hey, does anybody know if Thomas Foss is making it this year?
I don't know. I would hope so.
Me too.
I would imagine that if he made it out last year, it's probably something he intends to make it out to.
Even if he doesn't run a game, which he's going to run a game, dude, just fun to have around.
He is super fun to have around. But yeah, so I did finish those up. Those were cool.
Sorry, I'm rabbit holing all over the place.
No, you're good.
I do have a question for you, McMurray.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Are stop signs and traffic lights just suggestions in St. Louis?
Well, it depends on who you ask. The vast majority of the drivers would tell you, yeah, they're pretty optional.
Because I literally saw a half dozen blow-throughs on stop signs and traffic lights.
Shit, people were on their best behavior today if you only saw a half a dozen. They must have said, this guy's in here from the flatlands. Everybody be on your best fucking behavior.
Yeah,
that's pretty good, actually.
We were on a 2-lane street. I think I don't remember what street we were on. Not in the best part of town because we were on our way to IKEA. And we're at the stoplight.
The Swedes don't splurge for expensive real estate.
No, IKEA's down in the city. It really is surrounded by shithole.
Yeah,
I was going to ask what Apple store you went to.
No, Apple Store went to West County.
Oh, there you go.
I don't fuck with Ferguson and Galleria, man.
Hey, nothing wrong with the Galleria. I live like 5 minutes from the Galleria.
Bullet for you. You also wear body armor and pack heat. So
I don't do that. I don't wear body armor at home.
Lucky he wears any clothes at all at home.
Correction. I don't wear body armor at home all the time.
Like, it's too hot to. First off, Jeff, I'd like to point out that it's still too hot to wear most clothes a good chunk of the year. Like,
anyway,
get off my back, Jeff. Jeez.
So
Just saying.
we're sitting there at the red light, 2 lanes, both lanes got cars in it. This one guy does not slow down at all. He's doing probably 35, 40 miles an hour. Pulls into the oncoming lane, blows straight through the red light, and just keeps on going.
Yep. Let me guess. Was it a Kia that didn't have a rear passenger window in it?
No, it was what the hell was it?
Huh, what would give you that idea, McMurray?
I don't know. Kia drivers are dicks.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that don't have rear passenger windows in them.
No, I think this was like a Suburban or one of those jobs.
No, I was kidding, because Kias, you can break out the rear passenger window and it doesn't set the alarm off. So that's how people break. That's what the window people break out to steal them.
Nice. Why would you want to steal a Kia?
Because it's stupid fucking easy.
Why don't we climb Mount Everest?
Like, laughably so. Also, yeah, because they're there. Thanks, Edmund Mallory. Reese heretofore shall be known as the Edmund Mallory of car theft.
There you go. The problem I have with Kia is that just KIA on the front of my car.
Well, that's the thing. It just looks like KN now.
Well, yeah.
So everybody's just real confused.
Hey, better than fix or repair daily.
No, man, no.
Didn't you used to drive a Fiat also?
Donna drove a Fiat.
I thought your little car was a Fiat.
Her car was a Fiat.
I can't say anything. My new work truck's an F-250.
And technically, I drive a Kia. It's just badged Hyundai. So,
Beats me.
except I'm not driving it now because it won't start.
Oof. Well, okay, so here's what you do.
Break out the back window.
You tear the steering column off of it. You take the ignition, where the little module thing is, where you put the key in. You crack that off the ignition. Then you can take a cell phone charger, right? And you flip the. So it's got to be a USB, whatever it is, like the little rounded on both edges sides thing.
Yeah, USB-C.
You take the USB chunk and you plug it into. So the inside of that little key module, when you pull that off, it's like a USB port, but it's only got the stick part.
Yeah.
So then you can plug your phone chunk into it. The chunk at the other end is connected to your phone, and then just hit that like it's the ignition. And fun fact, then your Kia starts up. How are you guys unaware of this? This is like a whole thing.
Except for the whole, I think it's the starter solenoid.
And we wonder why they holler defund the police.
Dude, that's a whole thing. Like Kia Boys was like trending on TikTok and everything else for months there. Like there's huge class action lawsuits against both Kia and Hyundai because of this.
Because it's so
But I
easy.
thought they had to fix that.
Huh?
I thought they were ordered to fix that.
I know but the issue is it's still a huge class action lawsuit because for like 6 years it was a known issue and nobody did anything about it. But yes, they were ordered to fix it. Correct.
Mary Mike wants to know, wasn't Kia the one that sent a club to all new owners of theft deterrents?
Yes.
Hey, speaking of car theft deterrents, does anybody remember the South African car-mounted flamethrowers from the 90s?
Yeah.
Those
What?
were cool.
Does anybody else? I think that was more a carjacking deterrent. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it was a flamethrower mounted to the side of your car, and if you were being carjacked, you hit the button.
Yeah.
My other favorite car theft deterrent device that I've ever seen was the early YouTube ads for the trunk monkey. But yeah.
Oh God, I love the trunk monkey.
Yes.
Well, I mean, there's also the theft deterrent that James Bond used on his Lotus Esprit. That was also a submersible.
Oh, there you go.
Dude took the butt of an AK-47.
It had torpedoes.
Boom. I
I'm
mean,
about to say you could
car's
always
gone, but nobody's stealing it.
you probably just park that whack sucker underwater too.
Good.
That'd be pretty cool.
Might be pretty rough on the exterior or the interior when you try to get out of it, though.
Whatever, dude. Don't harsh my mellow, Reese.
Oh shit! Oh god! Let me go get on my computer where I can make heads or tails of what you guys are talking about.
That might not. Ooh, you may need a couple of degrees to make heads or tails of most of what we're talking about, but I do appreciate your optimism, Jeffrey.
So one of the places that we deliver up here is the women's prison.
The women's prison?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buttheads.
That was an experience.
Did you just say the women's prison?
Mm-hmm.
Walk in there with a sheet full of pardons and going, "Hey, ladies."
Yeah, I walked in. That's for sure. I also walked out.
Probably very, very quickly.
Oh, that was interesting.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, buttheads. Oh,
Hey, look.
oh crap.
Where'd Chris Long go?
His Wi-Fi crapped out. He's going to see if he can get it fixed and be back.
Chris Long was on?
Yeah, well, he heard you coming on, so he left.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
take
he
it.
was also getting food as we were talking, just like
Yeah.
kind of you already did.
Yeah.
Food is good. I enjoy food.
Oh. Anyways, so what's up?
I'm painting shit for your thing.
Oh, that's right. I still got that going. Yeah.
Like what? 4 more days?
4 more
Yep.
days, and I
Yeah,
am
4 more
not,
days and it's over.
I'm not gonna make it.
I'm not either. I don't think.
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Make it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make my goal.
Oh. Yeah, but you got stuff done. So, shoot. Close to anything. I was kind of hoping 100 and that ain't happening. So, but I don't know if you can tell. Well, no, you can't really see, but you getting all packed up.
Hell yeah, Bry guys get new windows.
Yeah.
It's gonna be badass.
Yeah, just found out we might have to get new blinds too, because when they put in the new windows, it probably won't. The original blinds we had probably is not going to fit. So we'll see what happens. Golly, it's all acoustical.
You know, if it weren't for Venetian blinds, it'd be curtains for all of us.
Oh, good Lord on him.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jeff. How is
Yeah.
literally anything other than what we're talking about right now? Pretty
what?
good?
Do what?
Yeah, pretty much, man.
What? That's for you to say what?
All right, we're getting ready to prime. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Look at all of them. Look at all
Yeah.
of them.
It's only 15 millimeters. Big freaking deal.
Hey, my boss said I could spray paint at work.
There you go, jackpot.
That's what I'm thinking Monday morning.
Oh yeah, man.
Get after it.
Oh, so we got Emmanuel, Mike, Charles, Tonkas.
Did you guys catch that 54? I had to wait till Reese put his head down to show you.
So is it like warm enough to prime, or are you just doing a garage?
We have a heater in the shop.
It's my basement, dog. I'm a single dude. I prime when I fucking want to.
Well, it's gonna be in the upper 70s for the next 7 or 8 days.
Must
I
be
mean,
nice.
and I've basically taken over the motor bench. So, I mean, I can put my fingers on the motor bench, give it a quick prime, and then move up to the top shelf and keep going through the belt.
Reese is fancy. You guys hear this stuff, man? Look
Yeah, I
at this.
hear that.
Get a load of this guy.
Yeah.
They found out I could rebuild electric motors at work, and then next thing you know, motors start coming out of the woodwork going, hey, fix this one too. So,
Maguire.
can't tell you how many times I've blown the breaker, but I mean, it works.
Hell, they even use freaking air balloons, Nagoya.
Wait, what? Talking about hot air balloons? Yeah, it is, Scala. You're exactly right. It is.
Scala? What's up, Scala?
Yeah. No, Scala, I mean,
Priming in the
visible
basement
here?
was the original, mostly unknown version of smoking in the boys' room by Brownsville Station. They changed the lyrics later.
Yes, the priming in the basement. And now it's one of my favorite pastimes.
Oh, shoot.
What's up, my guy?
I forgot to check the front door. The GPS said there was a package.
Oh, baby. I got a package today that was a table for this newer 3D printer that I'll be grabbing come Thursday, I guess. Because Reese needs to hurry up and make the march to victory so I can pass off this other 3D printer to him.
I may bring my work truck so I can bring back everything I'm supposed to be bringing back.
That's the fucking spirit right there, buddy. That's the way to do
Hey,
it. Tell
hey,
them,
boss, I'll pay for one oil change and all the gas up and down. I'm taking the truck.
you should just tell them you're picking up electrical motor parts, buddy.
I don't know.
I was about to say, how far north do you guys run? Like in terms of
Springfield.
Springfield? Oh, okay.
Springfield, Joplin.
Yeah, there's the box.
See you, Nanguea.
Yeah, those of you guys who aren't watching Nanguea's streams, again, man, every Saturday,
Yes.
or at least most Saturdays, he's on,
Yes.
and they are fan-freaking-tastic.
Yes, they are.
Cannot recommend highly enough. Big fan.
Oh, that's what this is. All right, this is a miniature market stuff.
Oh, what'd you get from Miniature Market, Bry Guy?
Oh, because I'm in Zombicide. There was 2 other characters I haven't got, so I got them real quick.
Oh, nice.
I'm not like too excited about them because they were like in 2014 they had a contest for Zombicide fans or whatever, and if they won, which these 2 guys did, they made a character for them.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's not really any kind of like Hollywood significance or anything like that. No. So,
Yeah, that's still pretty cool, though.
I'm about to say, that's still pretty freaking cool, though.
yeah. Can't pronounce their name. But anyways, so now I got those 2 guys. And then
I showed Roland off on stream, right?
got another thing of
I
sand.
believe so.
And that was it, man. That's probably the cheapest order I ever got from Miniature Market.
It is a cheap high, Nanguea. There you go. Does this guy look familiar, folks? Where the hell's my camera? There it is.
There you go.
Get him painted.
It's the Reggie.
Yeah.
All right.
You missed the dog nut? You talking about?
Walk back upstairs because those have to dry. Crap, man. That was also just the Saracen, so that's gonna be a while. It might be worth eating something real quick here. We probably will do that. There's all the fun warm-up missed today.
What? Oh, hey, you did play that, huh?
Yep.
Cool. With who?
Just all by myself. Brian
You
made
like
me
to
play.
snore?
Oh,
yeah. Here's one for you.
what?
Here's one for you. For you and Brian.
Oh, yeah. Throw that
Who's dropping stuff?
No, I was just sliding boxes around.
Oh, I'm about to say that sounded almost catastrophic.
That image has got zombies and rabbits in it.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's pretty outstanding. Those may even be zombie rabbits.
Oh, the 30-round magazine one?
Yeah,
That was pretty great.
it is a solid one.
That looked like something off an old like Field and Stream or like pulp novel or something.
I'm about to say one of those old men's magazines.
Oh yeah.
Big
Yeah,
fan.
some of those covers are just
Like that and man-eating crabs, where they've strategically, they're chewing this guy up, but then they tore all the clothes off of the girl, but they didn't manage to touch her. They just
or what is it? Isle of Communist Women or something, like trapped in the island of communist women, or
Probably so. And
Yeah.
they've decided to communally reallocate their clothes somewhere the fuck else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
That's what I was doing here.
The 60s were crazy, man.
Yeah. Mike, 12 anything can get kind of tedious. You gotta, if I'm batch painting like that, I gotta either be doing something I need to get done or I really want to get done or something.
Yeah, I'm running into that problem too.
Yeah, but you got stuff you really need to get done.
Yeah. I've still got like 25 more Marines to do. I think.
Hell, you only have 25 more miniatures to paint?
No, 25 more Marines. I've still got the VC and civilians to do too.
Dude, is it like loud over here?
Yeah, you're knocking shit around and shaking stuff up and doing all that, but that's okay.
Hey, that's okay. I mean, I'm doing my best Doc Holliday impression over here too.
Okay.
Gross.
Hey, I'm in my prime.
Mm-hmm. So, Murray, man.
What's up?
Let's play that gladiator game.
Well, it'd be kind of awkward to play right now.
Hey, do it. Give me a reason to shut up and rest my voice.
What are you painting, Brian?
I am actually painting some of the shields with some blue colors. It's for the Greeks.
Mm.
And then got 21 of them done.
Well, damn, look at you go.
And got some other zombicide stuff done. And 15 millimeter werewolves done. And whatever.
Dang, look at this guy.
So, well, most of them are pretty much done a couple days ago, but. Yeah.
So I know I've asked this before. I'm going to ask it again because I can't remember. What is a good trouser color for Confederate infantry?
Butternut.
Gray, butternut. You could
Sky.
even do a light blue.
Sky blue, yeah.
Okra.
Any kind of brown.
How about artillery?
Especially around the seat of the pants.
Nice.
Well, if they wore the formal uniforms, then they would have had piping to match for the colors. But
Of course.
Well, let's take them on 6 millimeter. Not going to happen.
then just paint them whatever colors you want.
Of course, I would paint him yellow. Yeah.
Isn't that what they said about the
Brian would have to paint ACW figures first, and we all know he's not doing that. Or else we would have played Picacho Pass already.
right?
I'll surprise y'all.
I'll be surprised if you ever paint one. One. Just one.
Paint what?
One Civil War miniature.
I've already done that.
I haven't seen it.
So, Jeff, do I need to show them all the ones I've done so far?
I don't think you ever did. I think you bought them at the store.
Oh, that's
Oh,
That's funny.
snickety snack.
Nick Murray knows I did.
I mean, I know I sent you a bunch of painted ACW stuff.
You did not send me any painted ACW stuff.
Yeah, I did. Show me the ACW miniature. You claim you painted it. I'll let them know if I painted it or you did.
You did not send me any painted ACW. Man, you are.
This dude's over here about to try and pawn off my work as his own.
No, this dude over here is trying to.
See, Brian, what you need to do is pick a scale that like nobody else does, and then they know it's yours.
Nah.
Yes, he is. He knows me, so that's kind of hard to do. Because I have a fucking problem.
Oh, I gotta move stuff around
All
again.
right, so I got finished up this guy.
That's not a Confederate.
No, he is a rebel though.
Oh, Star Wars, cool.
And I finished up this dude.
Nice.
Cool.
Where are your Confederates at?
What's that?
Where are your Confederates at?
My,
Greg and Ashley are here. What's up, guys?
this is my test guy right here.
Stay still.
Oh, dang.
And now we play the fun game called Where Did Reese Put Carlos Hathcock's Head?
Oh, hey, Greg. There you go, man. There you go. There's your ACWs that's been painted up with some cannons and all that too. See that? Now shut up.
I mean, I showed Jeff all the guys I sent you before I sent them to you. Jeff, do those look like my guys or?
Yeah. I watched you paint them.
You know what? I'm not even gonna listen to you guys. You guys are doing it on purpose, just trying to piss me off. So shut up.
Oh, sound familiar?
Yeah, it's almost like I fucking owe you.
What did I say? I just commented about the bowl. Yeah, leet. Little Miss Tuffet. All right.
That's enough.
You gonna hop back in there, Brian?
What?
You gonna hop back in there or what?
Hop back in what?
Into the closet.
No. Why?
Zing, got him. Up high, Jeffy.
How'd you get me, dude? That's a pretty stupid question.
Uh huh.
Oh. This is why I don't get anything done doing these little paint and chat things because I'm sitting there freaking. So,
Because all the sick burns.
Greg's here to
I said good day.
editing videos. Oh, hey, Ashley. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Ashley.
Yes,
Hey,
someone
Greg.
because Reese is 17 years old. And he just turned the picture off.
He's probably hanging out with his puppies.
Man, your mic's getting 12 void spiders, man.
I'm hungry.
Interesting.
So I was just eating. All right, Brian. So what's the next game you're thinking about putting on?
I'm gonna put one on right now, man. I'm gonna get off my channel off here, and I'm gonna get on my channel here, and I'm gonna go ahead and bust out Zombicide right now on the spot.
Who's in here?
Get out of here.
Why not?
Come on, buddy.
It's a little rude. We can play Zombicide tomorrow.
Maybe I want to play tonight.
We can probably wait until the stream's over.
Anyways,
But like seriously, what do you paint miniatures to get ready to play?
I don't know. I've been everywhere, man. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to play. I mean, I could resort right back to a fistful of lead game, which is fine, but I need to learn other games.
Good boy.
But anyways, I did finish Lucy Lou with a flamethrower.
Nice. Is that going to pop up in a short here?
Yeah, I usually put those kind of on shorts. Yeah, they don't get much attention, but it's just, hey, look what I've done.
That makes sense.
So just let people know that yes, I am still painting stuff, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, I agree. I agree. The painting challenge I got here for January, I probably won't do it in January. I'm gonna stick to once a month. I'll just stick to September.
Yeah, man.
Just seems like there's just too much going on.
January challenges are fucking brutal.
Yeah, I'm learning that. Hey, Panther Shot.
Greg says you need to have him
yeah.
and McMurray on to finish the train ride.
God, I got Greg bugging me too. Good. What you done, man?
Ugh.
You know what? You got Cowboys, you got Texas Rangers there. Set up a table and bust out a game.
Yeah, but we don't have the little blue guys and all that stuff.
Oh, there won't be any blue guys in the other one. So, but there'll be something. It's almost like I think I prefer my games to be not like Dungeons and Dragons, but have a real big time story to it, and we follow it, and just let it take us wherever we want to go.
You want to take him with you?
Not really.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Is he being good in here?
Mostly.
Hey, come on.
We can't get much done being trapped on a train, can we, McMurray? Well, who knows if one or two of you guys survived on the train ride.
All of my guys survived for the train ride.
Got on the train, yes.
Yep.
But did they survive the ride?
No idea.
That's right.
Depends on how much you're just going to dick us around by saying, "Nah, you're dead."
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to say all three of my guys rocked out and survived Grimdale no problem.
Hey, meandering Mike, do you own any ATO games?
Eyes are missed from the 4 glasses.
ATO or ATS?
ATO,
What's ATO stand for?
Against the Odds.
Ah, okay.
Wasn't that a Phil Collins song?
Good movie though. With matter of fact, a good movie with Bridges and James Woods and Alex Karras.
Oh, Detroit Lions, dude.
You have ATO games, Mike? You have all the Against the Odds stuff?
Dog, Mike's got fucking everything.
I know, he's got a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, I'm tempted to set up a table now, but I can't.
Oh, shit.
I shut my other order in on Wednesday, guys. Tuesday or Wednesday.
What order? What?
Cardboard.
Oh, yeah, your Julius Caesar Great Battles of History.
Yep.
Nice.
Get all your debts paid off before you open
What?
that. and your insurance policy updated.
Oh yeah, that's all taken care of.
You're gonna get one look at all the counter sheets and you're gonna be like, what the fuck did I buy?
I'm just gonna punch them out with my thumbs.
How you get started.
You guys are dead set on giving each other aneurysms.
Oh man. I'm just hoping to get a free game out of it.
I like those magazines.
Cool.
Man. I like those little games in those things, man.
What?
Strategy and tactic magazines, and they have those games in there. They have some like, not oddball games, but you don't hear too much about them on YouTube or anything.
Correct.
So
There's some cool stuff in there too, to be honest with you. Like there's usually some, like I have a oh geez.
Oh, I had one of their hamburgers at Arby's the other day, the Wagyu steak burgers they make there. Whatever.
What? Some strategy and tactics steak burgers?
No, fucking Mike's gonna make a Wagyu burger. And Arby's is now selling those like.
It seems like using that stuff for whatchamacallit is a bit of a overkill, isn't it? Isn't Wagyu obnoxiously expensive? Isn't that the whole point?
Yeah.
I know the hamburger tastes pretty good though.
Beats me. Let's see. What strategy and tactics did I pick up recently? I got the French and Indian War one that's actually like a recent version. I think Jeff sent me this one. Sea Devils.
yeah, I can see that.
ACW on the high seas, as well as
Oh yeah.
You can see that too, right?
I got this Battle of Shiloh one.
I think he's showing us his games, but his camera's off.
Well, I got my little. let's probably turn that off. You want to eat
What other ones did I grab? I grabbed a couple and they had a sale on them. There were a couple cool what ifs. Harvest of Death. That's the second day at Gettysburg. Jeff, did you send me that or did I buy this one?
He stepped away real quick.
Oh. I got a What If Rio Grande War, 1865. There it is. This is what I was looking for. Like a Japanese ground invasion of Pearl Harbor, 1941. As well as then Operation Unthinkable. So if the Allies kept pushing after the traditional end of World War II in Europe.
Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. The only what if I have is that Operation Felix one that I showed you guys.
Yep.
The baby, bye. Guess the Reed boy and I are going to play some Civil War stuff tomorrow. So
Yeah, just like this one.
You guys gonna play? Oh, you got Rio Grande 1865 also?
It's the Richburg one, yeah, Battle of Valverde.
Oh no, different one. Okay.
that's another game in that Civil War stuff I'm going to play.
Jeffy, that's what I ought to do. I should have played. I don't think I had it at that point, but I should play this Gettysburg, this Strategy and Tactics Harvest of Death, and toss that in with.
Did I send you that one? Yeah.
I don't know if you did or if I bought
No,
it.
I did. Because I remember the name.
Okay.
Because I kept two Gettysburg ones that are just like that. Let me see those white counters at the bottom, Brian. Hold it up closer.
The white counters on the bottom, it's like ammo low, free fire, step loss.
Right.
This is old, man. The printing on it is so small.
Yep.
Real small.
Maybe I'll play one of those Strategy and Tactics games next, Jeffy. Just get something on the table.
Yeah, because you haven't played nothing yet this year.
Well, yeah, my board game table is currently covered in miniature stuff because of paint challenges.
Do a card table.
Didn't Todd and I play? Wasn't Todd and I played Storm over Stalingrad this year?
Good looking map, Brian.
That's really pretty, Bry Guy.
Yeah, the Rio Grande. Man, how many turns on this one? Turn record. There's a lot of turns in this one, man.
What's the time period for each turn?
It says 0830 to 1800.
Yeah, but what's each turn? How much time?
A half hour.
That's almost a tactical game. Probably is.
Wait, didn't you say 0830 to 1800?
Yeah.
That's
But
a whole
each
day.
turn-
Yeah, so 0830, 0900, 0930 is 10,
Okay,
1030, 1100.
never mind. Then that's okay. That's different. I thought you said one turn was 0830 to 1800. I was like, that's a
Let
whole
me see
day.
those counters again. Hold that counter sheet up so I can see.
Consecutive action track? Interesting.
Oh, boy.
What?
Just go ahead and put that back in the bag and wait for your one of new ones to show up.
Oh, great.
How many rules is it? How many pages of rules?
Shoot.
I was about to say, one of the things that took me a while to realize is that just because magazine games are small footprint and might not have a lot of counters doesn't necessarily mean that they are not complicated.
Yeah, because the counters, there's not many at all. Oh, here's the rules right here. We're looking at.
I have that game around here somewhere.
She starts on page. Here's the melee table. Oh man, I have to keep this magazine open just to see them. All right, page 10. All right, never mind. There's more than just crap. It's supposed to be a magazine game.
Does the well, yeah, but some of the GBACW games could come in magazines. What's it say on the cover page of the rules? Does it say that it's a game system or something?
Richard Bird, 1991. Map graphics by Mark Semenich.
That's cool, Chris Long.
Huh?
It's just answering Chris Long.
It's just a Richard Bird game, is all it says.
All right. I just wondered if it was part of the system.
100 die cut counters. The rules you are reading. Oh, okay. Oh, anyway. Yeah. And then it shows you what the infantry unit looks like and what all the numbers stand for, blah, blah, blah.
How big are each of the hexes?
How do you know how big? What do you mean?
They should say it like in the game map in the rules thing.
God,
100 yards or 100 meters or something like that.
17 by 22 inch game mat. The hex size. It's not saying anything right now.
It's usually in the first couple.
Yeah, I'm looking at where it says components.
In the first few pages of the rules, it should say something like the map, the units.
Yeah. Okay, here's the unit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for it here.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question. Does it have a? You had a melee table. Does it have a fire table?
It has. I gotta turn the pages here. Get back to the table. Oh, here's the hex. Facing formation zones of control. No, that doesn't say anything about the hex. My gosh, there's more than 5 pages, dude. There's morale level effects chart. There's the rally table, cavalry charge, the turn continuation table.
Turn continue TCT. Yep. No, you're not gonna play that.
Fire combat table, range effects on fire combat. What's TCT?
Turn continuation table. It's every action in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to do a particular action. Like you can have a brigade fire segment, or you could have an individual unit fire. You could have a division move, or you could have an individual move or a brigade move. So playing one turn can take you 2-3 hours.
Are you serious?
Yep. Now that one there, the minimal counter list probably won't be that bad. But you're gonna execute turn continuation on every unit or every formation, depending on what you're trying to do. Like if you want a whole brigade to move, if they're like within command of their commander,
yeah,
he can actually burn a turn continuation and just move the whole brigade at one time.
Do I have to use that TCT?
Yeah, it's the system. I've got the 3 games that he made under the company SDI. He started his own company, didn't last very long, and it's a fun system, but it's painfully slow. For big battles, it's painfully slow.
The random events table.
That's cool. Those are cool.
Yeah. Ammunition resupply.
It's kind of like your raccoon popping out of a barrel.
Oh, all right. Boy, there's a lot of rules to this, man.
Yeah, TCT is put it this way, that game there, that's kind of a great battles of the American Civil War, like I play. Just at a very small scale.
20-page rules.
Yeah.
In a magazine. Well, I only got it for $3.
That shit can't be done.
Yeah. So. Hey, Murray, are you sleeping now? Oh, he's muted.
Yeah.
No, I'm over here. Sorry.
Oh, I figured you. You know, Chris, he's been sleeping on us.
It's like almost 11 o'clock now, right?
Coming up on 10.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna burn. What's it called? Burn the midnight hour, or whatever that saying is.
Burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, burn the midnight oil, whatever.
Yep.
Try to get as much as I can get done because Monday is gonna be a freaking zoo. I don't even know where I'm gonna stay. I mean, where was? Guess I
Are they
just.
gonna get them all done in one day?
Huh?
Are they going to get them all done in one day?
That's what they said. They'll have it done in one day. So, okay. I'm going to be like sitting in the middle of my living room watching them, I guess, for a while. What else am I going to do? Can't paint or anything because I'm sure it's going to be all over the house. So, but I guess it's worth it. So, or it's supposed to like reduce the cost of our air conditioning. We're doing this because it's summertime, you know. So
What are these windows tinted?
they're solarized. So, but
I don't actually know what that means either.
it's
They tint as the day sun comes up.
yeah, it's kind of a
Like
bluish
glasses.
tint actually, but yeah, it'll tint and it'll really help out for the summertime and it'll seal the house. It's also seal the house better because we got the original windows for the house. So you know they put the cheapos in. So kind of interested to see what our bills will look like, our utilities will look like.
I think Reese fell down and he can't get back up.
Oh, you fall asleep too?
No, he's probably talking to his wife or something, man. Leave the poor guy be.
What?
Yeah.
This is harassment central.
No, this is harassment for you, Warmut and I, not Reese. Reese is a nice guy. Leave him be.
Yeah. Jeff puts that comment. You're not done yet. I really need to answer that one. So it's like, dude.
I can't believe Andrew stood up for you after the way you treated him last night.
Anyways, dude, you know you guys have your fun with me, man. I can turn it around.
I'm just waiting for Brian to come up here to march to victory so that I can trip him every chance I get. I'm just gonna be You better have those shoestrings tied tight as shit, buddy.
Why are you gonna try to trip me for that?
Wear flip flops.
Because it'd be funny. That's why.
Or Skechers slip on. Right.
That's me.
Reese is gonna help me too. We're gonna keep putting notes on your back that say my name's Brian and I sniff farts.
When I
Stuff
did
like that.
the Google Earth thing on it and checked out that place and stuff, is it big enough?
Yeah, so there's multiple like floors.
Okay.
Yeah. It should be I'm actually really excited.
Wait, where's it at?
It's at Gamers
Game Cafe.
Game Cafe in Independence, Missouri.
Yeah,
Which
just
is actually
search for it. Just put in Game Cafe, Independence, Missouri, Jeff, and you'll get the town square thing.
Yeah, it's really close to where we played, where Battles and Brews is, which is kind of cool. But there's multiple floors, which is kind of cool. In terms of, there's obviously their main floor that has their, shop. But then, Chris, what is March to Victory in the basement and second floor?
I think so.
Either way, yes, Brian. There's room for 16 tables.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got space, baby.
Good old Midwestern town with the square.
Yep.
Yep.
Again, I mean that's the cool part. Like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
President Truman used to walk the square.
Yeah.
He did.
After he retired as president.
Okay, so you can actually, if you go to Game Cafe and you like scroll on the pictures on their little like Google Maps listing, you can see the picture of their basement, which is quite spacious, actually, it looks like, and rather well lit, which is nice. But yeah, rumor has it that's where Harry Truman used to walk around when he was flexing nuts on Dougie Mack and the Japs.
Something weird.
I got 3 boxes out there packed to be shipped on Monday.
Oh man, case blue and what, buddy? You okay?
Case blue. Yeah, I'm good with it. And I'm getting ready. I'm going to list Dak here shortly.
Yeah, I knew that one. What's going out? Case blue and what, buddy?
Case blue's going out. The game that Nordic won in the thing the other night.
Okay.
That's going out. And,
Operation Mercury.
Yep. And then sending on the one Todd sent me. I'm sending it back to him plus a couple of area movement games for you and him to play.
Oh baby, which ones are those? Did you find Storm over? Geez.
Well, I'm sending one area movement game, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll let y'all be surprised.
Well, you're gonna let Todd be surprised because it's gonna take him 5 months to get it to me. I'm just kidding. I love you, Toddy. I hope you know that.
Toddy withheld those boats forever, man. Those ships.
Toddy did have those boats forever, but I think Toddy legitimately forgot he had those boats.
Yeah.
Because he was quite convinced that he had passed them off to me.
Yeah.
I got a message, Nord.
Hey, I'm gonna ship you off some McMurray.
What's up?
I'm gonna send you some Mythic America stuff.
You're sending me Mythic America stuff?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna bury the hatchet.
Yeah. Apparently in your skull.
Yeah,
That'll
apparently we're gonna bury the hatchet.
that'll be the
with
final
handle
blow.
sticking out of the ground, huh? Yeah, McMurray, I want to be friends again, but not that fucking bad.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Lou. All right, Brian, you ready?
Ready for it?
Well, all these miniatures are primed now. Hey, Reese, you still over there, buddy? Reese, you still over there? Earth to Reese. Earth to Reese.
He's gone.
I think a turkey hunted him down and took him out.
So this is my civilian contribution to Reese's Battle Away game, straight out of Full Metal Jacket. And I had to kill it in case he was watching. But yeah. So I'm gonna paint that up like
They love you a long time.
Old Girl, and then just randomly sneak her onto the board.
Right.
But I figured you guys would appreciate that.
Pretty cool. Oh, Wag's back, huh?
Yeah, he said he's having some connectivity issues or something such.
And Wagyu, Gouda, Friday, tomato, heaven.
I still don't get this fried egg on a hamburger thing.
Oh man, Red Robin does it good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a big fan of like breakfast food and hamburgers, so it works out. But it certainly seems like an odd match. I'll give you that much, Jeffy. I don't disagree with you on that.
Red Robin. Oh,
All right,
no one responded to that. Wow.
Brian. What are 10/15 millimeter miniatures worth in your challenge, Brian? 1 point.
Something like that, I guess. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Gotta look and see.
Whatever, man. It happens.
It's on this paperwork here. Oh, shoot, don't drop. Okay.
I remember
Yeah.
sixes. I remember sixes weren't anything. That's fine.
No, 15s are 1, 20s,
Okay.
32s 2, everything else 3. So that's the other thing. I think when it comes to September, I'm going to ditch the point system.
Dude, I'm telling you, just have it be a going the distance challenge where you total up the total number of millimeters that you've painted.
Why don't you just not do a paint challenge?
Because it's more fun.
Y'all bitch about it the whole month.
I love it. What are you talking about?
The host is bitching about it the whole month.
I wasn't bitching. I'm not bitching about it. I just a lot of things be coming up for this month, man. It's just crap.
So don't
Again,
do it
that's my point though, Brian, is that then there are no there's no points for you to worry about. There's none of that.
Yeah.
There's none of any of that. you can just have fun. Like, again, myself, I want to paint a meter, right?
Yeah.
So I want to paint 1,000 millimeters.
1,000 millimeters, huh?
Yeah, man. Why not?
It's only
Paint
100
your height in
figures.
millimeters, right?
What'd you say?
Paint your height.
Again, the thing is, like Chris just pointed out, that's only 110 mil miniatures.
Oh, well then. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's only that's still 110 mils. Yeah, that's not much at all. What the hell is wrong with me?
Or just said, you know what? Just paint whatever you can get done in 1 month, man. I don't care. You know, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you don't have to do points or anything.
Yeah. Pineapple on a hamburger? Nasty panther.
What's
All right,
that?
everybody gets all butthurt about pineapple, but at face value, pineapple is sweet. It's delicious. It's not
Yeah, by
overpowering,
itself. I love it by itself.
and it's very, very good. And people get all butthurt because, oh, you put it on this, you put it on this, you put it on this. Bitch, you idiot. Half you idiots have put Frank's Red Hot or ketchup on literally anything that I put in front of you. And nobody bitches about that. That's the whole marketing ploy of Frank's Red Hot. Nobody bitches about that. Nobody goes, man, Frank's Red Hot, that stuff's bullshit. Everybody does that about pineapple. Why does everybody get so angry about pineapple?
I love pineapple. I love pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, it's delicious on pizza.
Weirdos.
It's
Fucking
delicious
great.
on pizza. But you're always
What-
going to find that person that's like, no, it's terrible. What I have to admit it, and Chris, you might not like this, is right in the same vein as, no, you can't put beans in chili. That's terrible. Get over yourselves.
Hey, if
Pineapple
you
on
put beans in
pizza,
your
beans
chili,
in chili, it's delicious. Who gives a fuck?
you do it.
Tuna fish sandwiches are awesome too.
God. Whew. Sorry.
Now, see,
That'll-
that's just being semantics.
Got a little fired up
Because,
there.
because tuna sandwiches are delicious.
Tuna fish sandwiches.
What? That's redundant.
Oh, I'll be quiet. I already had one
I like
person
tuna
get
fish
mad at me. Take off.
I buy
Now-
the little packages.
I can't let Hissy Cat hear this, so hopefully he's not lurking. But I eat chili with beans at least once a week here.
Yeah, it's because it's fucking delicious.
It's pretty good. I'll admit, pretty good.
Pineapple and fried egg in chili.
That sounds pretty good. It's like when you put, have you guys ever had like salsa that's got pineapple or mango
yeah.
or peach in it?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty damn good. Is it traditional salsa? No.
No.
Is it traditional
But you know
salsa
what?
verde? No. Is it still delicious? Yes.
No, I like a pineapple salsa, but I just like pineapple because pineapple is fucking delicious.
Yep.
And one of the best. There's Reese. We thought you died.
No, I'm also on call tonight, so
Yeah, you're on this
That
call.
being said, egg with chili is also fantastic. That's one of the cornerstones of the St. Louis Classic Slinger, which is incredible.
Eggs with chili.
So a slinger,
Panther Shadow pineapple on a hamburger. That's where it's at.
a slinger, which is the St. Louis Classic, is oh my god, oh man, I'm getting lightheaded just thinking about it. So you got a bed of hash browns that then you put a burger patty or two down on top of. Then on top of that burger patty, you put scrambled eggs. And then on top of the whole thing, you dump chili. And then you can use your spoon to break up the burger patty and you mix it all up and it's the best fucking food on earth. Slingers are fantastic.
Those do sound good. Now that's kind of like the Central Illinois horseshoe. So
I'm
you
about to
start
have to leave you guys to go find myself a slinger.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
So you start with 2 pieces of Texas toast, right? Then the traditional horseshoe is 2 hamburger patties covered with a metric ton of French fries. And then covered in some plasticine white cheese sauce. That's the traditional horseshoe, and it's pretty good. But you can add chili to that. You could do a hot dog horseshoe. You could do fried chicken horseshoe. You could do fried egg and pineapple horseshoe.
Y'all are making me hungry.
Shit, I'm about to go grab my steak from leftover steak and fucking potato skins from dinner last night.
I'm gonna go get me some Girl Scout cookies.
Planning to lose that foot, huh?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I told Jeff. Learned that from the Mayo Clinic that never take your blood sugar count between 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So because it's the dawn phenomenon.
What's that?
That's the time when your body supposedly releases hormones and it shoots your blood sugar up. So you can, and they cannot explain. They cannot figure out why that happens.
So
you have the
my
energy.
blood sugar must be have been really low if it's spiking at that point in time, because when I check mine at about 7:15 in the morning, it's anywhere between 100 and 140.
All right, well that's good though.
I know.
1:30? Yeah, 1:30.
If I'm spiking,
yeah.
what is it at the other times?
Because see, for me, I was doing it the past 2 times I did it was like 300 and 324. And I was like,
what?
I was going, what's going on here, man? And then in the afternoon, I check it and it's down to 150, 152 or whatever. And I'm thrilled with that. So, yeah, whatever. So,
Reese, this is why you never let them replace your blood with snow cone syrup.
Right?
Okay.
Unfortunately, it seems like that may have happened a couple times to certain members of the show here.
Well,
I'm just fun, and I'm sorry, guys.
I need to cut back on the sugar. I know that for sure.
Well, for me, in all honesty, a lot of it is genetics.
mm-hmm.
Telemachus says glucose is on daylight saving time.
I got some great genetics though.
Well, because
I got
you're
my
85
Jason
years
Bourne.
old, stuck in a 25-year-old body.
Well, my great uncle passed away last weekend at 102 in 9 months. Six months ago, he's riding his 4-wheeler.
Good Lord. I mean, props to him, man.
And this is something my mom said, and it rings true. In my family, we live into the hundreds if we don't drop a tree on ourselves. There's a disproportionate amount of logging accidents in my family.
We had a guy here in town. His deer tripod. It's the what holds up the deer as you're gutting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it collapsed and fell on top of him, crushing his sternum. And 16 of his 24 ribs.
Oof. He didn't make it, did he?
Yes, he did.
That's a good ER nurse.
Out of just pure anger and spite.
Yeah, I will not be killed by a deer.
A dead one.
Yeah.
Mm.
So.
No, I look at that and go, well, so long basically. But if he made it, that's awesome.
He did. We're all surprised.
Mm. Okay.
So, I told Donna she's either got me for another 8 years or she's got me for another 30 years. There's no in between. Mom's mom, dad's dad all died between 60 and 62. mom's dad and dad's dad or dad's mom lived into their, well, granddad late 80s, grandmother, she died when she was 95. So she could have me for another 40 years.
The thing is, do you really want to live into your 100s? I mean,
if you're still riding a four-wheeler, yeah.
He was putting shingles on his roof at 99.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That generation was just built different.
Oh, what else?
I know about that.
What's Steph looking at?
Yeah, sorry I dipped for a little bit.
That's okay.
Sometimes you got to poop in the middle of the stream. It happens, man. We've all been there.
Yeah, and some of us take us with them.
I usually do. That time I didn't.
Dang, Panther's at 100 minis on his paint challenge.
What's
Wow.
that?
Panther Shadow still be in the middle of the paint challenge at 100. Okay. Wow.
What about you've painted 100 minis, haven't you?
The last time, yeah. But not this time. I'm not even close to it, man. I don't think I am. So,
What?
I got a big chunk of it here, but I don't know if I'm going to hit that century mark.
I guess a bunch of mine were 15s, but even so.
15s. I had no problem with 15s, man. I got a whole bunch of them myself now. Problem is, I just printing up terrain and painting terrain.
Right?
Anyway.
It's pretty cool, man.
So, none of it could be used for the challenge, but oh well. Telling British Legion did an awesome job on those flesh eaters they did. That's just wow.
British Legion is a cool dude, man. He's a good cat.
And then who took my dice? He did it. He got his challenge. I think he got what he said he wanted to do done. So that's pretty cool.
If I boogie tomorrow, I might be able to get done what I said I was going to get done.
What was that? What was your goal?
When was it? 45 points.
All right.
I'm right there with Walkabout. I don't know that I said it all. I just wanted to get shit painted.
Well, and I could be wrong on that. I don't remember what I said. I'll have to go back and watch a previous stream.
I said 20, and I've got 7.
Are you serious? Dude,
What?
come on, man. At least hit 10.
Okay. So first off,
Oh,
I was sick for a week, and then there was 2 weekends in a row that I wasn't in town.
Right. Is everything better with that?
We are waiting to hear when the funeral will be, or the celebration of life will be.
Understood.
So, yeah, she got diagnosed. She started feeling bad in mid-December. She got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer a week ago Monday. She died a week ago Friday.
Man, I need a shitload more speed paint 2.0s before I paint these Crusader dudes.
Sorry. All I knew was there was some family stuff going on. I didn't know it was that intense.
Yeah, it happened fast.
You get pancreatic cancer?
My Donna's sister-in-law.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. That's how Mama died last year.
But yeah, it went from diagnosed on Monday to dead on Friday.
Yep. And was it a surprise when she
pretty
found out
much.
pancreatic cancer?
I mean, she, like I said, she started feeling poorly in December,
Mm-hmm.
and then just boom.
that just sucks, man. Yeah. Because my mom, she just always big old stomach issues and stuff, and then it came back. Yeah, pancreatic cancer, stage 4. Oh my gosh. And then went into liver, and then it hit her lymph nodes, and then it went everywhere.
Yep.
Cancer sucks.
You know, it does. We all got to die from something.
When it's my time, I just want a horse to roll over the top of me.
Or a cow.
Well, I was just thinking, you know, if I didn't know that I had stage 4 or something, I would like to be oblivious about it.
Right?
Because,
All right, guys.
yeah. So, and then the doctor may say, okay, we're going to release you, but here's some morphine for you. Okay. To ease the pain or something. So,
Yeah, dude. No shit.
the
What do y'all think?
heck is it?
I think that might be one of those things you have to take a picture of and post, Chris.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's gray and brown.
Did you steal one of Beckus's grains of rice?
Yeah.
Jeez. I will have half the stuff I posted pics. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's good, I think. Ashley, we are sorry to hear that, hon. Talking to you, Chris.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment.
I wouldn't call you a hon.
Why not, Sugar Pie?
A grain of rice. Yeah, rice.
God. I went to blow away a piece of hair and he went with it.
See, yeah. 2 mil, 6 mil, 3 mil, whatever.
That's still one of my favorite YouTube videos I've ever seen. With Paul shooting me a thing on Discord telling me, hey man, I just got a bunch of 2 mil and posted a video of it.
Oh, that was great.
Fucking bag of basmati rice. I think these are Indian Rebellion. Shut up. Ass.
You have a brother named Jeff, Chris Long?
Sorry, that name carries some terrible connotations around here.
Jeff Corzis, I can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
Doobly doobly doo.
I'm just kidding, Jeff.
Oh, we're just gonna see Chris's mug here this whole time, or what? Chris,
What?
minimize.
Yeah, we can only look at you for so long.
Yeah, yes.
Hey, Mike, that's a better teeth average than most of my state.
Sinking Force Z, 1941.
I just heard Sinking Force Z.
Yeah, Walkabout. He just purchased Sinking Force Z 41.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, to get paid, dude.
That should be cool. Again, I really enjoyed Jarkinofel's special about that with the prying driving question of why on earth are you sending battleships against aircraft, which is reasonable.
Reese, don't cry. You got the look on your face like I'm going to cry.
But then the flip side of that is, Chris Long, are you still looking at your Indian Ocean raid of 1942 stuff? Because that also has potential to be quite badass. You guys might not know this, but Chris Long has a very tasteful appreciation for the finer aspects of naval warfare, which I know is lost on most of you savages.
I think overall he's just a good dude.
You have some nerve.
Correct.
Hey,
Why?
Oh, that's savage.
how late we going tonight?
What's that?
How late we going?
I don't know.
I'm fine with however late we need to. So,
I'm wide awake, so as long as y'all keep chatting, I'm gonna sit around.
Right away. Sorry.
I'm wide awake.
let me get a peach crush, and I'll be good to go for another couple hours.
What?
I'm currently
peach
rocking my
crush.
way through a meter's worth of miniatures, believe it or not.
Oh, soda crush.
Yeah.
Oh, still.
Actually, take that back. I'm rocking my way through 80 miniatures right now, not a meter's worth, 80 miniatures.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you like really painting them, or are you just dotting them?
I am really painting. Hang on a minute, and I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I'm sitting
Okay. So you could ask questions, and I can answer them, or you can just keep being a little bitch. It's up to you.
I'll try to be quick because you ran off the last time. Sorry.
I was tired yesterday. You
I
were
know.
being a bitch, so I quite literally just put my phone down and went to sleep, and it was wonderful.
I still got that, man. I was thinking about putting that at an end of one of my videos, man.
I dreamt about Toddy and Jeffy, and it was wonderful.
Ooh. Dottie, I can understand. Jet, come on, dude.
Jeff's a beautiful man. I don't know what your problem is. Have you looked at this fucking guy?
Oh man.
Right?
Chris, I told you I went and saw Turnpike Troubadours last Saturday.
Yeah. That turned out
Heck of a show.
cool.
Because Charles Wesley Godwin played about half a set, and then Jason Isbell played a full set. And then Turnpike got up there and played like close to 30 songs. I mean, it was a show.
Dig it. Dig it.
I mean, and they brought the house down. I mean, we're in an NBA arena, and yeah, it was a good show. So,
NBA arena. What arena?
Pryor Center in Oklahoma City.
Mm.
Not Pryor Center, Paycom Center, I think. So,
In Tennessee.
Oklahoma City.
Oh, Oklahoma City.
Sorry, I'm not
Where the
enunciating.
Thunder play.
Oklahoma.
Where the wind goes rushing across the plains.
There's a lot of fishing there. You follow.
Sitting on your bayonet?
Really?
Yes, I did.
Did you used to live closer over here?
My friend's grandpa lived over there. He had a big old farm there in Eufaula, and I used to go with him there, and we used to go fishing. He had his own ponds, but then we went to Lake Eufaula. We did some of the activity, you know.
Did you play any Choctaw Bingo on Lake Eufaula?
No. What's the other town? Is it Muskogee or start? It's south of Eufaula. What's it?
Big Cabin?
Starts with an M. It's an Indian.
Muskogee?
Is it Muskogee or not?
McAllister,
Yes.
Muskogee.
Muskogee is
no,
south
no,
of
no.
Eufaula. Big Cabin is north of Eufaula.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the south. Pick up those. And then on to Fort Smith, Arkansas.
Yeah.
So, and that's about as far east or south or far south I went, I guess. East.
All right, guys. There you go.
What is it? What is it?
It's an
It's
observer. It's like-
ACW.
When
I
you
have
got
my
painted?
glasses off, so I can't see it. Oh,
And no, his boots aren't painted. You know why?
Is his jacket painted?
Yeah.
Looks white to me. Is it
Gray.
Arctic Confederate?
It's gray. That way, when he washes it, it'll turn out pretty good looking.
Yeah.
It's got to stay pretty light because it's so small.
That's my first 6mm ACW dude.
Well, when this super glue dries, this figure will be mostly done. I just need to base him.
he's a lead. Well, walkabout's doing epic, huh?
Yeah, he's had that epic ACW for a while.
Yeah. So you take a brush and go. Brrr, and brrr, brrr.
Well, that's what's going to happen when I
Here you go.
get these guys set up.
You know who painted a shitload of
Go 54, yeah.
smaller scale ACW really, really well?
Who?
Jeff, do you know who did?
Yeah, that would be me.
Yep.
Just
Big word, you
anymore, man.
see what I did?
What's that? Nice. Nice. I like it. Where on earth did you find a figure posed like that?
On eBay for a ton of money.
Fair. That's badass though.
It was a special release in the mid '90s, and I got my hands on one. Most of them don't have the scope.
Did that get put out when he passed?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
But they're pretty hard to come by.
I would imagine so. That's a pretty sweet figure.
It was one of those that I'd set on my shelf and waited till I had the skill to do it justice.
That's fair.
So, I don't think it's actually him, but
It isn't, but dude. It's the image. If you Google search,
it's the image that comes up when people think of him.
yeah.
So,
Well, yeah. If you Google Carlos Hathcock,
mhm.
that's what pops up.
So I'm thinking about seating him kind of far back on the base.
Yeah.
And building some sort of thing that he's resting his scope on, like a tree stump or something. When resting his rifle on, like a tree stump or something.
It might be good to just do some sandbags, given the amount of shooting he did outside of or out of,
Case on?
the wire.
Case
Case
on, but
on,
like-
yeah.
He was down south though. Where was he?
Yeah, I don't fucking remember. It wasn't Case on.
Was it Fubai?
I don't know.
I've got
But
the
you
book there.
but you get my point. Yeah.
More like
Yeah.
Food Bar.
Something like that. But yeah, because I want to do some case on stuff too eventually.
I wish you were cool. I got your stuff I'm going to send to Brian here after a while. Because he's got a good amount of the Vietnam stuff in 15 mil from Battlefront.
Oh,
You do.
You know what a kind of awkward shooting pose it actually is though?
It's not very pleasant, but it works.
I will say with a sling, it's a lot better.
It is.
I wish this had a sling, or I had the know how to make it put a sling on it.
You know what's a really awkward shooting pose? Sling or no sling?
What?
Plunk it. Especially with a Baker rifle, because how short it is.
Oh, laying flat on your back and shooting over your toes?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's fucking weird. I'm not a fan of it. Granted, if there was a frog general on the other end of it, I might be more motivated.
You know the Shangani patrol supposedly did that?
Yep. I mean, the Shangani patrol that. If there was ever a group of people that I could reasonably expect to be like, yeah, okay, those whack dudes probably did that, it's the Shangani patrol.
Because they dismounted and shot over the back of their horses until their horses were killed.
Yep.
And then they got on their backs and shot over their feet.
Correct.
And I was like, and then they sang God Save the Queen while they died.
Correct. Again, but you got to think about who they were and when it was, right? Like, so that was 80 years following Waterloo
Yeah.
and the Peninsular War and everything, and it was just a bunch of, especially on the Shangani Patrol itself, it's a bunch of weirdos who were just the epitome of there for the adventure and the fun of it.
Yeah. And I can't remember. Didn't they have Martini Henrys too?
No, they should have had at least probably Lee Metfords.
You're probably right.
But even so,
It was the first. No, that was 93, wasn't it?
yeah, they could have had long leaves.
You're right. They could have. I'm gonna look that up.
Either way, I'm pretty sure they were shooting 303. I don't know.
They had a Maxim gun, or
Correct.
had access to a Maxim gun. So yeah, 303 was around. I would hope.
Boom, shaka laka 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 boom.
Sorry,
Okay, so I have the base colors on the first 100 of these dubers.
I don't see it.
Hang on. Jesus. I'm getting more color on more guys.
Well, prepare yourself, then stop, then talk about it, man. Come on. Come on, man. Get with it. Man.
What the hell are you thinking?
Man.
Marion Reese,
What'd you say?
just a heads up, it looks like J3 is going to be in June this year.
Yep.
Get me a weekend. I'll see what I can do.
Man.
Because Jay and Fam are going to Germany for 2 weeks,
Okay, cool.
July.
Chris Long says it's Lee Medford. I believe in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
I mean, I know Burnham was packing a Winchester, but he got out of there before it got bad.
Correct.
Canada. They make good syrup.
Our home and native land.
And their bacon tastes pretty good too.
It's just ham, which is delicious.
True fact.
John Candy.
No, most of it. It looks like most of them were still armed with Martini Henrys.
But were they the 303 Martini?
They probably could have been Martini Medfords.
Rick Moranis.
I don't know. That sucks.
Also the beautiful Shania Twain. Oh, Canada.
I don't know.
What's up, Reese? You sound quite distressed, bud.
Well, I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Of what?
Just the stupidity of these guys, frankly.
What? On the Shinigami Patrol?
I could slightly understand going in there with Lee Metfords. But if all you have is Martini Henrys, you're very stupid.
Why?
Oh. Bye, Ashley. Bye, Greg.
Bye, guys.
Now, I get that the Lee Metford and the long lead didn't have a stripper, a charger guide. But that 10 rounds rapid is still 10 rounds rapid.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not like they could just say, well, we need to give this a minute for our, technology to catch up so that we can shoot a little more rapidly. So
No,
we're actually not going to do this.
I'm talking about the leader's decision to stay instead of head back.
What, and open up the entire rear of the column?
Well, if I remember right, and I listened to a podcast about it a couple days ago, and I may be wrong, but the mission was to go kill the king if it could be done by dark or return. And he sent, 20 guys originally?
I couldn't tell you, to be
And
honest.
if he had just come back, it wouldn't have been that mess. Anyway.
This is why Reese would not have succeeded as a Victorian adventurer.
Why? Because I actually would be like, hey, guys, let's not do that.
Reason? Yeah. Kambula would be alive. Reese would be alive. Bad
Hey,
things would have happened.
That Frederick Russell Burnham mission in 96, though, where he and that other guy snuck in the Matabele camp and killed, like, the high priest or whatever and got out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's some stuff.
Would have been alive because Reese would have been like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Feasibly, there's no way for us to do that and still survive.
Yeah.
And then the King American Scout's like, well, what if we did it anyways?
I probably would have been like, hey, let's sneak a field gun up there.
How the f do you sneak up a field gun, Reese?
Well, you take it apart and you pack it up on horses.
This is my really quiet little stealthy mountain howitzer. Hallo. Ik heiße Reese. Ik bin Wahnsinn.
I don't know.
Oh, they got the teeth on. Cool, man.
Sometimes you just gotta
Whatever
be brave.
happens, we have got the Maxim gun, and they have not.
You are correct. The medicine man can say whatever he wants at you. When you laugh back and felt fed, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Especially when you're a practitioner of Rule 303.
Correct. Wait, now we're mixing up Colonial Wars.
It's same era.
Correct.
You're 4 years off.
I'm about to say same era, same place. But the Boer War was killing Krauts, so that helps.
Duh. That's still a great movie, though.
That is a great movie.
That raid on the raid on the prison, and then
Yep.
they break out the Maxim gun.
Yup.
Yeah.
Mother of God, that's a great scene. I just watched a good movie with the actor who played Breaker Morant and Yul Brenner in it. It's about like some counterfeiting stuff. I don't know. It was quite good.
I'm a big fan of the guy who played the one of the guys. Hang on.
The one who was banging the Boer ladies?
No, the other guy, the blonde one.
The kid?
No. The lawyer.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in Star Wars. He plays Anakin's stepfather.
In which Star Wars?
Attack of the Clones.
Oh, okay. Wait. Really?
Uncle.
No. Stepfather.
That's all I know.
The guy with one leg who got it taken off by the Tusken Raiders.
Uncle.
Uncle Ben?
No. The guy that married Shmi.
Oh. Okay. Now I know. He was, yeah.
He's in an Australian movie called The Man from Snowy River. And he plays a guy by the name of Clancy. He's just a cool character on that, too.
What is your...
So that's a weird connection, too, because if I remember right, Banjo Patterson knew Breaker Morant. And Banjo Patterson wrote a couple of poems, one of them being Clancy the Overflow, another one being The Man from Snowy River. And that movie's based on those poems.
I thought Shmi was one of the cronies in Peter Pan. I'm just being a smart ass. He is, but that's
also true.
Neither here nor there.
And then another one called Waltzing Matilda.
All the Australian movies.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not that many Australian actors.
They got Mel Gibson.
And Scarlett Johansson.
Is he really Australian?
Mel Gibson? Shit, I don't know. I thought he was.
No, he is. He's in Gallipoli.
Dude.
Yeah.
Mad Max and all those.
Scarlett Johansson, dude.
Scarlett Johansson is...
I just didn't know if Australia still claimed him.
Nicole Kidman. Naomi Watts.
Did anybody watch Faraway Downs?
Yep.
No.
Very good movie.
That was
Hugh Jackman.
That was a good miniseries.
Oh,
Australia.
has anybody seen that they're remaking the Shogun miniseries from back in the day?
Really?
Yeah. It's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I am fucking excited for that. If there is ever something that's going to make me finish up my 28 millimeter Mayflower, it's that.
Your 28 millimeter Mayflower?
Yeah, the ship.
Yeah, for Shogun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, so the Mayflower's a flute, right?
Right.
Which isn't terribly far off of one of the Dutch trading ships that would have been sailed by Richard Anderson's characters to Japan. given that the Vloot is a very particular Dutch trading ship from the same period.
You're not wrong.
And especially given that neither the ship that was used for the original Shogun or this trumpeter model is particularly, painstakingly historically accurate in terms of naval architecture.
So freaking cool.
But honestly, that's one of the coolest parts of that original miniseries is the ship when they're both at the start when you kind of get to see it, and then when the Portuguese come back with the black ships, it's actually the same boat. And so you get to see them in the harbor, and they're going to take the Anjin-san and whatever and all that nonsense. I also didn't realize that apparently in the original, they straight up had that lady full bore, which you didn't see or at least in any version of the miniseries that I saw, which makes sense because then it aired on public TV in the U.S. But very good movie. Yeah, is this the Japan's? That's right, buddy. That is right, buddy. Okay.
Jack Thompson. That's his name.
Oh, yeah, the actor?
Yeah. Sorry.
Correct.
There's also an Australian-American TV show called 5 Mile Creek. It's actually not bad.
Okay, so I did... Let's see here. These are 48 archers that I just got a base coat on for their robes. None of the cavalry have been touched. But then I did base coats on those infantry as well for their robes. You can see how they're slightly different, the front line, and then those two are different than the rest of those, because that will be one normal-sized spear unit, and then the lighter guys are large. But yes, Brian, so I did.
Freaking Walkabout, he painted some really cool looking creature there, and the team are awesome. I can't show you guys. I can't share screen.
Should I glue him to the base and then build the base around him, or build the base and then glue him to the base? I'm no good at this.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Should I build the base and then glue him to it, or glue him to it and then build the base around him?
Is he on a puddle?
No.
It's just bare feet.
I mean, he's just. I am going to build him on a tree stump, like next to a tree stump.
I mean, you already painted the figure too, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. I'll build the base and then put him on it, so don't mess the figure up. That would be my luck anyway.
What game are you playing, Jeff?
Trying to figure out how I can watch the freaking Washington Capitals play when I don't have TV anymore. Looks like I'm going to listen to them on the old radio, buddy.
Radio. Japanese. Whoa. Radio. Down, 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 down. Anyways, I'm thinking about heading off here.
What? You're gonna let me
Plus,
later than you?
What?
You're gonna let me keep painting later than you?
Hey, somebody who's good at math, help me out.
What's up?
If I have something that's 0.25 inches across,
Oh, crap.
Okay.
what scale would it be if I scaled it up from 1/35th scale? Like, how far across would it be?
What's the original scale?
wait, okay, hold on.
Reese, what scale is it right now?
One. Okay, call it 1/35. I want it in 1-to-1.
So you just multiply a half inch by 35.
Quarter inch by 35.
17 and a half
Okay.
inches.
So divide 35 by 4. Got it.
Did you say it's a quarter inch or a half inch?
Quarter inch.
Yeah. So it'd be 35 divided by 4.
8.75. And
That's
8.75 inches to millimeter.
to what?
Okay, never mind. 222 millimeters. I was trying to figure out what a 25 ACP shell would be if I used it in a diorama.
Colossal.
It'd be 25 ACP would be not 45, but 25.
Yes.
Would be about a 222 millimeter shell.
Yes. It's a great big 8-inch. Like,
Yeah, it's an 8 3/4.
yes. Certainly not.
Not usable. I thought it would be funny for the get my bag of tree stumps out.
Whee! What you doing, Jeffy?
So I was saying, still trying to figure out how I can see Capitals games without TV anymore. However, I can watch the football game tomorrow.
Which football game is that?
Ravens and the Chiefs.
When is that?
1 o'clock. I don't really care about any of that. I want to see my Capitals, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I'm not going to pay fucking, I can remember when YouTube TV used to be like $22 a month. Shit is $80 minimum now.
What?
Yeah. If you want to be able to see, I could get all the freaking channels I needed on YouTube TV. And I still can now, but I don't want to pay $80. I just turned off a freaking $130 goddamn cable TV bill. Just like
Good
watching
Lord.
football and hockey.
Just do what we do and have nothing.
Well, I had to keep my internet, but
Yeah, true.
I would just like to watch. This would be the first year in my life where I didn't watch Capitals games. Well, the first year since I became a fan. And I'm not
NHL, they have a streaming service?
Oh, sure, but every one of them, fucking Hulu has Hulu plus live TV, but in order to get the live TV, you got to buy the triple package with all of them and live TV, and that's $76 a month.
But it's got ESPN on it.
Huh?
But that's got ESPN Plus on it.
And Disney Plus on it, but I don't really care for any of that shit. If they had just the Hulu with Hulu Live TV, that would work because that has the Monumental, and I have the Monumental app on my smart TV up there. But I don't know. I'm taking it still on the radio and just get over it.
Then Murray, what do we think? Shooting between the fork of a tree stump?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. let me think about it. As I said, I've been working on this model a long time.
I need to catch up on Bass Reeves.
Is that meat good?
I watched the first 2 hour, like a 2 hour episode was really good. Or first two
I got a buddy who's in that. And
No Pick, it's another one that's good.
But
I'm not going to watch SEAL Team because that's too phony.
I've heard Terminal List isn't bad.
Oh yeah. I was going to watch it, but I don't think that's not streaming on something I own.
It's on Prime.
Oh, I got Prime.
And then they're coming out with a prequel series for it called like Dark Wolf or something.
What's this?
What? Terminal List, I think.
Yeah, Terminal List.
It's by Jack Carr. I mean, it's written by Jack Carr.
Is that the movie with Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, watch if you got Paramount Plus. Joe Pickett's good, and all of the freaking 1883, 1983, the yellow whatever.
Yellowstone.
Yeah,
Where Kevin Costner talks with like a frog.
The 1883 one with fucking the country singer and his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill.
I fucking
Tim
binge
McGraw.
watched every episode of that. It was freaking good, man.
I heard it was.
And Tim McGraw, his character is fucking excellent, man. He plays him well.
Isn't
I
Sam
heard
Ray
it had a gut wrenching ending.
Huh?
I heard it had kind of a gut wrenching ending.
It does. It yank tears out of my eyes, pretty much. The whole story, though, is more about their daughter than anything else. But it's really, really good.
Man, this shit's drying way too slow.
What is it? Your paint?
2.
2.0. I'm cruising right along with mine.
Mine, I'm still waiting on. There isn't a single strip here that's dry.
Are you talking about the priming?
No, they're all primed. I'm putting base coats on them.
Huh.
And now
I just dropped speed paint directly onto a resin miniature. Let's see how it works.
Was Jenna Ortega in Scream? Scream 6?
Telemachus says turn on a fan.
Me or
me.
oh.
Yeah, well, Chris, I can't. They changed from what they used to be to Monumental Sports, and they have an app and they have the website, but I can't seem to find because in order to see the games, you got to freaking get Monumental through one of the damn streaming services, and I'm not paying that kind of money, so I'll just listen to the free radio. The guy that commentates the radio is better than anything, anyhow. So it's just nice to see the games.
I like listening to sports on the radio.
Panther Shadow, you're not wrong. I am noshing down some steak. I'm hungry like a hostage.
Hungry like a hostage. That's pretty lame.
Are made for walking, and that's just what I do.
So I had some paints shipped to me during our Arctic blizzard thingy, and they froze solid, but they seem to be doing good now. So I guess paint can be frozen and then rethawed.
All this Voyager that my buddy printed for me in about 8 fucking pieces.
What'd you say?
A buddy of mine printed the Star Trek Voyager. Printed me it, 3D printed it, and it's like 8 pieces. I mean, for a print, it's fucking massive. And I'm like, God damn it, that's nice, but I'm not going to glue that fucking thing together. Get out.
Come on, you can do it.
No, fuck that. I'm done, dude. I'm done. No more.
No more minis?
Too many other things to do, and minis just gets in my fucking way.
See? Told you he's done.
You didn't tell nobody nothing. I told them.
I told you he's done.
Well, now you got to do it just to prove Brian wrong.
Nope.
I know how you want.
Done.
I'll say he ain't done.
He's done.
Not fucking doing it.
I say we get together January 25 and he's painted 5 more figures of
I
these
say,
things.
Desire.
I say respect the man and let him enjoy his hobby.
No desire whatsoever. And I don't mean no desire like when I just hesitated and stopped for a little while. I mean, I don't have any fucking urge to come back to doing that shit.
That's
I am
fine.
not kidding you.
That's fine. Leave it in your closet, buddy.
I used to go in the store, the hobby store, and I would look at the paints and stuff like that. I mean, even if I'd go in there looking for a game, a war game, I'd still go in there and look at the last 3 times I went in there. Didn't even think about it. I'll leave that to you guys.
There you go.
Well,
Scholar Gremlin.
Hey, McMurray.
Yep.
What is the validity of the rumor I'm hearing that Miniature Market is moving?
It is. They're closing this week, their Manchester store.
Where are they moving to?
Unknown, allegedly maybe Chesterfield in the Valley.
All right. Fine for me. It's closer.
Ish. It might actually. Well, how do you get down from where you're at? Do you go down to Troy and down 40?
So we'll go out to Bowling Green to pick up 61 South. Turns into 64 there at I-70.
Yeah, okay. So,
And
yes, it will be closer for you.
I like the St. Peter's store good enough, but I don't know. There seems to be just more stuff at Manchester. I don't know. Maybe
There
I'm wrong.
is. The dent and ding and everything is better at St. Peter's, though.
Yeah, when's the last time you looked at that?
In St. Peter's?
The dent and ding stuff.
I don't get out to the St. Peter's one very much. There's not usually much good at the Manchester one. I think the last thing I saw that would have been remotely interesting was the Long Road at Manchester. War games don't really make it to the tent and ding at Manchester very often. It's kind of depressing. Like the two Worthington ACW ones that I found, Jeff.
Yeah, because
Those
I
are just-
haven't heard you mention anything about games in a while, out of the store in a while.
Yeah, again, that's because the only time the store that has like hex and counter stuff on their dent and ding is the St. Peter's one that I don't get to very often.
Well, doesn't Miniature Market just sell games in general?
Euro games, man. There's some
Yeah, like
GMT
it's
on
like
the
our
shelf.
store.
What's up?
That's like my store, my local store.
Yeah, there's some GMT on the shelves, but even so, every time I go in there, I try and figure out something to grab. Usually it's paints, but I mean, I've been looking for. I've told myself for quite some time now that if I saw a copy of Vanish the Snakes in there, even on their normal sale, I might go for it.
I need the new Men of Iron game. Buy it for me, please.
There's a new Men of Iron.
Yeah, the Norman Invasions or something like that it's called.
I failed and bought the last Men of Iron, dog.
Hey, what did you ever do with that? You didn't send that to me, did you? What'd you do with that?
No, you already have a copy, don't
Yeah,
you?
you still got it.
No, I gave it to Todd, and he sold it for Mark Rogerio.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Mark, he wants to meet me so bad. If he comes to Gettysburg to do the La Bataille thing, because I'm going to go up there and meet Eric from Eric's Tabletop.
Oh, shoot.
Norman Conquest. Thanks, Mike. Should smoke better crack.
Yeah. You'd think I would have been able to pick it up down in St. Louis today.
You got a cop buddy that can probably give you some stuff.
Times are hard, supply short.
Yeah.
I tell you, my best videos are always when I do Great Battles of the American Civil War. People just eat that system up. And after my rules lawyers browbeat me a couple weeks ago on something, I had a guy comment saying, "Damn, I didn't know if you'd play anymore after those shorts with that stuff." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Shit, I'm a predominant GBACW video poster." That's my thing.
So what's everybody's predictions on who's making it to the Super Bowl?
Well,
Tickets are too expensive.
I'd love to see the Lions. I really would love to see it. I think that would be just the Cinderella story gone crazy.
Yeah.
The conspiracy theorist in me says it's going to be the 49ers and the Ravens, but
Should be.
But the fan in me says it's going to be the Chiefs and the Lions.
All I can say is this: is the Chiefs go into Baltimore, they better hope that now. So Baltimore's game last week, that first half of that game, you'd have thought that was going to be a really, really close game. And I'm going to tell you what, it was the 2-week layoff, and the Ravens woke up in the second half and just obliterated. And the Chiefs better hope the Ravens don't come out like that. Because I will say this, I'll give credit that Mahomes is just as shifty in the pocket as Lamar Jackson is. But sorry, guys, the Chiefs do not have the secondary that the Ravens have. Their front line's okay. That front four is pretty awesome, I think. But their secondary is not.
What are you talking about? We got two safeties that are probably the best out there.
You've lost your fucking mind.
Or corners, one of the two. What's that kid's name?
McDuffie,
No, the other one.
Sneed.
Yeah, Sneed.
McDuffie made the All Pro. Sneed got ripped, or he got picked for it, whatever. But I'm kind of with you. I have a feeling it might be Ravens and Niners.
I don't want the Niners to go.
I kind of root for the Niners because Brock Purdy, he's a Gilbert boy. He's from here.
I look at the logo.
Yeah, I'm not going to mind either one from the NFC getting in there. I just think that the Lions would be such a cool story.
Oh, yeah, we'll see what happens in that. I think the Lions. I wasn't sure if the Lions already played the Niners before and beat them or not.
And there we go.
I can't remember. Nice.
Very cool. Let me blow that up for everybody. Put that back up there.
Yeah.
Oh, dig it.
Diggity.
Dude, is that scope long enough? Jesus.
No, not quite. It's a little bit off scale. But
Telemachus says no, Ravens Lions. If that is the case, I am rooting for the Lions 100%.
McMurray.
Well, the
Yeah.
Chiefs are fine
Ravens,
if
49ers, don't care.
the Chiefs are fine if their wideouts can hang on to the goddamn football.
Ugh.
Started.
the
What's up,
tight end
Warlock?
needs to spend a little more time on his game and a little less time with his girl.
He played a good game last weekend.
Yeah,
He
he
did play a good
That's
one.
because Taylor was over here while he was playing.
The same thing happened to Tony Romo when he started dating Jessica Simpson. His game went in the gutter.
Poor Tony. He should have played golf
Dude,
instead. He
his
did
game was in the gutter from the time he entered.
Hey, I didn't say it. I didn't say it had far to fall, but it did fall.
Shit.
What's up, Brian?
I was just seeing if you're awake.
Well,
Yep.
the Browns had the number one defensive. The Chiefs were number 2 in defensive yards average this year,
Yeah.
but their playoff is about 100 yards more than the Ravens are.
Playoffs.
Playoff.
You see,
You seen
Kelsey,
that new commercial?
Kelsey 7 passes away from being an all-time pass receiver or catcher, whatever you want to call it in the playoffs.
Well, if Kelsey and Mahomes connect for one more touchdown, they'll be the new tight end quarterback.
Oh, they are right now in duos. They're the number one duo.
I thought they tied Brady and Gronk.
No, the second touchdown last weekend
Took a bye.
surpassed
Yeah.
Brady and
And
Gronk.
everybody's bitching about talking about the Redskins. Get a quarterback. I think they've got one.
How? He seems
Yeah.
pretty good. He's
He's got a cannon, and he's not afraid to stand back there and throw the football. Give him a goddamn offensive line.
Thought so too.
We got receivers. We got running backs.
That's true. You do have some little. You have what? Samuel and
Laughlin and
yeah, you got some pretty decent
our
receivers.
freaking tight end, our Jordan, I think his name is. He's not too shabby.
Oh, and
either.
the running back is it? What's the running back? Richards or not Richards?
Oh, we got Gibson and Robinson.
Robinson, yeah, he's pretty good.
He's the one who got shot.
Yeah. So, oh well. Guys, I'm out of here.
See you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in.
Catch you guys later on. We'll go hang out with the wife and fall asleep on the lazy boy and wake up at 3 a.m. So
There you go.
all right.
Good night, Brian.
Reese,
You're
Spencer
beautiful.
Shannon wants to know how good did scopes work in the jungle? Take care, Brian.
Well, depends on how well they were sealed.
I don't remember having any
Yes.
issues.
I don't remember any seals in the jungle.
I think that's the whole point.
If you had a scope that was pretty well constructed, I think they worked well. But you also got to realize a lot of Vietnam was fought in the highlands as well, where there was a lot less jungle and more kind of weird scrubbing and all kinds of stuff. But I will say, Marine Scout snipers ditched their scopes entirely in some of the Jungle Island campaigns in World War II. And then brought them back later for like Okinawa and some of those other islands.
Telemachus says Washington needs stability at coach.
Yeah, I heard I saw something today, but I didn't look at it, talking about they got their new coach, but I think it was a joke. I didn't read the whole story. Now, they should have never got rid of Shanahan, in my opinion, because they would have transitioned into his son being the head coach. I like these young head coaches they got around the league. So bringing a whole new. Tell you, here's the thing that I can't stand. Right, and this comes from being a coach and playing quarterback. When you got fucking third down in a yard or even fourth down in a yard, why the fuck is your quarterback standing in a shotgun and handing the ball off to a running back? You just gave the defense 5 seconds to rush. Get your ass up under the center and get a fullback in an eye and give it to that fullback where he's hitting that fucking hole before the defense has time to think about it. I stand and I watch some of these play calls. I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. I could coach the NFL. I could be an OC in the NFL. Terrible. Just amazes me.
I'd vote for you, Jeffy.
Your old core. I mean, you take guys like Elway, even Steve Young. I mean, these guys, they were premier shotgun quarterbacks when they were put back there. But those guys, they mixed it up. They were up under center. They were in the shotgun. And there's very few teams that do that. They think for some reason that quarterback, well, you know what? If you're going to pass 99.9% of the time, go ahead. Stand back there in the fucking shotgun.
Yeah, the whole thought that fucking what's his nuts was given the ball and then fumbled it through the end zone.
Oh yeah.
Why did you not give it to Pacheco and just let him fucking barrel it in?
He's a beast. Well, then you got Edward St. Hilaire, who can also power back in the fucking line.
Yeah. I mean, but I heard somebody said that Pacheco runs like he's angry at the ground.
Yeah. He does. He's a good running back. And I'll tell you another one's good is that Gibbs boy up at Detroit.
Yeah.
And everybody bitched about that pick because you don't pick running backs in the first round anymore. Those days are long gone because there's so many of them that are good. Well, Detroit won on that one. I tell you, there's some really, really good second-tier running backs in the NFL out there that aren't getting the opportunity. But I'm telling you, the one, Dallas is the one that got it right, and they got rid of fucking Zeke. Sent him packing because after 2 years, he wasn't worth a shit.
Now they got to get rid of Dak.
Yeah, because they got one of the best offensive lines. There's no doubt about that. I'm kind of excited for the Redskins because you've got a new owner, you've got a new player manager now, player rep now, or whatever, and you're going to get a new head coach. Just get it right. If you want to get one of these young guys out there that's an OC somewhere in the league, that's fine. I'm down with that. If not, get you a proven coach. There wasn't like nothing completely wrong with Ron Rivera. He took Carolina to the Super Bowl, but he didn't have the pedigree. And Jack Del Rio, I was never impressed with Jack Del Rio, even when he was a player. But I do like Eric Bieniemy being the offensive coordinator in Washington. He's Andy Reid bred.
I wish he never had left. I think the Chiefs would be probably they would have finished the season 13-4 at worst. Probably be closer to 15-2 or maybe 14-3.
Well, that Rice boy, did they do the rookie voting yet? Rookie of the year voting yet? Did Rice?
I don't know, but Rashee Rice isn't. They just need to build around Rashee Rice and Pacheco and call it good.
Yeah, put a few more markers in there on the defense, maybe a couple linebackers, and they'll be okay. They got a good offensive line. You got good tight ends. Even their second and third tier tight ends are good, but they need help on that receiver corps for sure. Don't take that philosophy like Al Davis did with the Raiders. We want the fastest players. I don't care whether they can catch or not. There'll be an awful lot of teams that are going to look extremely different next year because of all the firings. And I don't know, this boy from USC they're talking about, Jaden Williams, the quarterback. I didn't watch a whole lot of him this year, but when I did, I was like, I don't get it. What? I thought the Penix boy up at the University of Washington was way better.
Yeah, I agree. Telemachus says
Belichick.
get rid of the owner and no Belichick. I'm gonna say it. I don't think Belichick is all that great of a coach.
No, I think you've learned that lesson once Brady left.
Yeah, I think that I'm not gonna say that was all Brady, but it was mostly Brady.
It was. He was calm and cool in the pocket.
Because as soon as he left, what happened to Patriots?
Yeah. I mean, I'll give Belichick some credit for taking, teams with a bunch of no names and getting there, but not, he was never going to win.
Yeah, I don't know.
The team you got to feel sorry for is the Jets. You did all that shit to get Aaron Rodgers in the first series of the first game of the season. He gets hurt and he's out. I don't want to see Eric Bieniemy as the head coach. I want him to stay as the offensive coordinator.
We lost Reese. Reese, where'd you go?
Pooping.
Yeah, I wish Bieniemy had stayed in Kansas City.
I remember watching him play for the University of Colorado. I don't remember his NFL career at all.
No. Who did he play for?
Like, didn't he play with the Chiefs? I think he was a journeyman. He didn't play long.
Let's see. Eric Bieniemy. Go to Wikipedia. He's short. He's only 5'7".
Was he a Raider at one time? Or no, was
He was taken in the second round, pick 39. Chargers, Bengals, Eagles.
Chargers, that's right. Yeah, he didn't do nothing.
90 to 91 with the or 91 to 94 for the Chargers, 95 to 98 for the Bengals, and 99 with the Eagles. He had an 8-year career.
Yeah. Running backs, that's actually pretty long, I guess, for a running back. I don't think he did much playing time. I don't know how much he played for Cincinnati and Philadelphia.
No.
My favorite Chiefs running backs of all time were Christian Okoye and Ed Podolak.
Yes.
Ed Podolak. I used to love him. Him and Garrett used to be in that backfield.
Pacheco reminds me of Okoye, just not as big.
Right.
Because Christian Okoye wore fucking linebacker pads.
Yeah.
Dude was a beast.
Nightmare.
Was a beast.
I remember him and Robert Newhouse of the Cowboys.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. Let's go back to this. Your shit drying out, McMurray?
I don't know, man, to be honest with you. I think the fact that I added water is fucking with it. Because it's not warm enough for the water to evaporate in any reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure. That being said, I base coated every infantry model I had for these Saracens, so that's not like something I'm mad about, you know?
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of farting around looking at. So I got a table in today that I then built to put, like I said, this new 3D printer on, which is good because if it's going to be here, I need to use it. And so, yeah, just kind of looking at what all can fit and what all I feel like trying to print. Because you guys, I mean, you know me, as soon as something comes on or as soon as I grab something, I got to start printing shit out on it. So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly I'm just trying to figure out just get a feel for the size of the bed because I know it's fucking gigantic, but also I kind of want to see what an 8K printer will do with like ship models all the way from 1/1200 to 1/6000. Like, that seems cool to
Yeah.
see. But yeah,
I watched this movie today. I got to finish it. It's a Chinese movie called The Battle of Lake Changjin. Korean War. And it was a blockbuster Chinese movie. It's actually pretty good. Of course, they kill a lot of Americans, but Americans kill a lot of them too, though.
Of course.
But the equipment is really well done in the movie. Although they've got, when MacArthur and them, when they land or whatever, they got like all the battleships or whatever. They look like they're about 100 yards away from the beach firing. I'm like, come on, guys. But the movie's pretty good, actually. I always wondered to myself too, like, do the Chinese, when they look at our American war movies, do they look at them the same way when they make their movies?
Yeah.
oh Lord.
Like, there's a Vietnam movie out there about the Vietnam War where the Vietnamese are kicking the shit out of the Americans all through the whole movie.
Yeah.
All right, well, I think I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up.
All right, guys.
Good night,
Take care.
Jeffy.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, Jeff. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, McMurray.
It is
Thanks for hopping
probably
on.
about that time.
Yep. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching tonight. I got some painting done. I'm working on. Hopefully, he's coming out. He's turning out okay. This lion. There you go. So, all right, good, Mike. So yeah, I got two of my Star Wars guys finished. I started on these lion critters, and I got my one little 6 mil dude done. So I got a little bit. So, oh, there's Reese.
Hey.
Just in time for us to call it a night, buddy.
Oh man. Oh well. Sorry, I've been fighting Wi-Fi.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. So it's getting late. So sorry.
No worries. I'm gonna probably stay up painting for a little bit longer and then go to bed.
All right. Well, you guys take care. Got a show this coming Wednesday as always. If y'all got any ideas, drop me a line on what to call it or what the topic should be, and we'll see where we go with it. All right, guys. Well, until next time, we shall see you on the flip side.